Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome, everybody. Welcome. There's Charlie and Betty, and there's coffee and donuts over here. And good morning, everybody. It's nice to see everybody, and it's our first show ever from Best Shot right here in Lewes, Delaware. And we want to say thank you to everybody for coming. And we got lots of different guests going to be on the show, and it's going to be action-packed, busy morning. So I just want to let you know, if you're watching or listening and you want to know where we're at Best Shot. It is Delaware's premier gun store. It's a shooting range. It's a training facility, all state-of-the-art, brand new. And today is their grand opening. I forgot the address. Is it 16797 Coastal Highway? I'm pretty sure. 16797 Coastal Highway. And right there in Lewes, right on the highway, it's a brand new building, got a new electronic sign out front, and it's called Best Shot. So this is their grand opening officially of this new location. They started in Rehoboth, and today is the day. So come and join us. Dan Gaffney will be on right at 9 o'clock, right after we're finished with this show. So, Colin, how you doing?
Jim, I'm good. How are you?
Good. What do you think?
Well, I think this is great. This is a nice place. We've been here before. We kind of got the tour, and you got to do the simulator, right?
Oh, yeah. I had fun with that.
Yeah, that was good.
I haven't brought any guns to shoot yet. In fact, you can rent a gun.
You can
just literally rent one and shoot if you want. So just a lot of things going on here, and it's just exciting to be part of it.
It is.
You and I have known Ron for a long time.
We
It's
have.
just been neat hearing him talk about it, and then all of a sudden the dirt's moving, and all of a sudden there's a building here.
Yeah.
You know.
Did you know he used to fly the state police helicopter?
I did.
You did
and
that,
I
okay.
do know that he actually, I believe, sold helicopters.
He sold the state police helicopter?
No, not that
okay.
one. Not that one.
Okay.
But I believe he might have been a helicopter salesman.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
All right.
I know he even sold some ambulances in his
Man
career.
of many talents.
I went to a place the other day that worked on fire trucks, and they said, "Oh, we know Ron Hagan. He sold some ambulances for us."
Wow.
So,
All right.
I
Interesting.
guess we have to take a picture real quick to appease Linda. Thank you. All right, so talk
Jim.
about, what are you going to talk about
Let's
today?
talk about Wall Service Center. We've got a brand new services that we're offering, Jim.
I love this idea.
You said you heard people talking about it. This has been the talk
I did,
of the town?
Talk of the town.
Wow.
So something that I think you should have done a long time ago.
Yeah.
Something that your customers are going to appreciate, this additional service that
We
you're
have
offering.
resisted this for years. So we're in the tire business now.
Right.
We're selling tires along with our service at Wall Service Center. But we were in the tire business many years ago.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh
okay,
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. And we actually had a tire machine. We had all the stuff.
Okay.
But we got out of it. So
You probably were in the
was,
tire business when it was a bubble balancer.
It might have been. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
We were in the tire business before I remember.
Okay.
I just know that we were in the tire business because I was told we were in the tire business.
Okay.
So I do remember we had this old workbench that had the metal thing that came out where you would put the tube on it to patch it. That's how long
the
ago we
little
were in the
rounded
tire
thing.
business. Yes.
Yes. Wow, that was a while back.
That was a while back.
Not many tires have tubes anymore.
I think it's hard to find a tube.
Yep,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yep.
Wow.
But anyway, we are hooked up with some of the largest distributors in the country.
Okay.
So we can get any tire pretty much.
So Michelin, BF Goodrich,
Exactly.
Goodyear,
Yep.
a little bit of
Yep.
everything.
I mean, and we really like to lean on the better tires,
Yes.
Because here's what I've done before. When I was younger, I bought a set of tires, and I had no idea about how fast the tire could wear out. And in like 20,000 miles, I was putting 4 new tires on, and I'm like, I can't believe I only got 20,000 miles out of a tire.
When we were in the tire business, Wellers, I remember people would always say, "I want Michelin's," because that was
Right.
But
I
want the cheapest thing you got. Well,
Right.
hold on, which do you want? Do you want Michelin's or the cheapest thing
But I want
got?
the Starfire price.
Right. Yeah.
Or whatever.
So you offer all brands, but
we do.
yet you would like to sell people quality
Because
products.
we understand the value.
Yes.
So, I mean, if you can get 70, 80,000 miles out of a set of tires, well, that's a pretty big value.
That is.
That's 4 sets of tires at 20,000 miles.
Right. I
So
agree.
we'll sell you whatever you want.
Right. Absolutely.
But
yeah.
we do recommend, you go with a better tire, the Continentals and the Michelins and those things. So anyway, Wall Service Center, we can take care of your tires, whether you've got a flat or you just need one of them sensors in there. We can take care
for
of
the
that.
valve stem?
Yep, we've got all
Yep.
the tools to program that. It's called a
That
TPMS.
is a great idea.
Tire pressure
Yep.
monitoring system.
Okay.
So, and, even though we're just getting into it, we've got a guy there. His name's Brian. He was an instructor for tires, so we're not just going into it,
blindly.
Exactly. He has many, many years of experience.
Wow, how nice.
So yeah, we'll talk about that a little more here as the morning goes on.
All
right, I'll see you, Jim.
The timer's over there. Okay.
Yep.
I hear the music. We're on the radio, so good morning, everybody. Jim Weller here, and another edition of Weller Does Delmarva, show number 492. We are encroaching on show number 500. So where are we? We are in Lewes, Delaware, and we are sitting inside a brand new state-of-the-art gun shop, gun store, shooting range, training facility, and it's right here, okay? And I want to let you know, we want you to come out today. So get up, get out, and come on down. We got some free donuts, free coffee. We are set up. Ron Hagan is just working like crazy, making sure everything's just right. So anyway, it is a beautiful facility. Today is their grand opening, and that's where we're at. And we would love for you to come out. We're going to be here till 9 o'clock broadcasting, and then our good friend Dan Gaffney, he takes over at 9 o'clock. Got a lot of different guests. I think we have a collage, too. I forgot. Okay. So anyway, a lot of different guests. Got a lot of things going on. I'm going to be quiet for just 1 minute so Linda can take this picture. So right there, and then, all right, I'm going to do a couple commercials before the collage and before my next guest. We're going to just do a couple things. So everybody just stay ready if we could. What? I'm sorry, what? All right, no, I wasn't. All right, so Top Flight Heating and Air is one of the sponsor segments I do want to talk about. We've had some very mild winter weather this week. In other words, it has been wonderful. Spring, somebody said. So anyway, Top Flight Heating and Air is a sponsor of the show, and they have something that's a really nice program, and I want to encourage people to consider it. So first of all, they do heating and air conditioning. So if you have a problem with your heater, your air conditioner, whether you bought it from them, they service many makes and models. They do service them, they repair them, they can retrofit things, they can sell you new, whatever you want to do. They offer financing. There's a lot of different services they offer. But something that has really been catching on is their $20 a month, plan where they will come out. So you pay, so your credit card is going to get dinged $20 a month every month, $240 a year basically. Okay, so $240 a year. And what they do is they will come out twice a year. So when it's time to turn on your air conditioner that season, they will come out and they will make sure everything's in tip-top shape. And then when it's time to turn on your heater, they will come back again and do it then. So in other words, it's a nice little service. Also, if something were to break and you need service, you're like in the club. In other words, so you will get priority treatment. Also, if you need any parts or labor or anything like that to fix your system, you will get a discount on it by being in this group. So anyway, it is their, home comfort plan. It's really nice. It's ultimate savings. You get discounts on things, priority service, and peace of mind knowing that they're going to be there twice a year to make sure everything's in good working order. So who are they? They're Top Flight Heating and Air. They also do sell tankless water systems, water heaters, the tankless water heater. They sell and install those. They also sell ductless heating and air conditioning systems, as well as traditional heating and air conditioning systems, whether they're gas or whether they are, a normal heat pump. So they do it all. They're licensed, they're insured, their vehicles are lettered, they're wrapped, they look wonderful. On top of that, they also are, their people are in uniforms, and they just really do a great job. So it's Top Flight Heating and Air. Phone number, 302-329-8003, 329-8003. Website's pretty cool. Call topflight.com and like their Facebook page if you would also. So I really like them. I dealt with them on numerous occasions and been very, very happy with them. We are ready to roll the collage. So for my radio audience, just listen. For my TV audience and Facebook and YouTube, you're going to get to see some of the people. There's even going to be more people. So here's the collage. Here we go.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Pastor Jeremy Barbrow of Calvary Baptist Church joins the show. Chuck Creighton of Weller's Utility Trailer stops by. Ventriloquist Ken Huff with Mr. GoodWood makes his first visit on the show. Woodbridge Little League's Matthew Taylor drops in. Ron Hagan of Best Shot talks about today's grand opening. TV Delmarva's Colin Walls of Walls Service Center chats. We are live at the grand opening of Best Shot in Lewes, Delaware. And now, here's your host, Jim Weller.
Good morning. So that's a little bit of what's going to happen. I've also got a couple friends coming in that I hope they'll join me. And I see Sam and Sandy are here, so don't forget there's donuts and coffee. I hope I've mentioned everybody, but anyway, good morning, and thanks for coming. So that was the collage. I don't know if you pronounce it collage or college or whatever, but just want to let you know that we're here. We're inside Best Shot. So thank you, everybody, for coming, and we've already got a crowd of people here. The store is it's kind of open. The shooting range isn't going to be open until later in the afternoon, but throughout the day, there's going to be things going on in here, and if you've never visited this facility, if you want to learn about guns or see the great selection, there is over 100 guns on display, and just really good quality people, good quality products, very well lit, nice clean bathrooms, water fountain. I love it all. It's just a great location, easy parking. There's going to be food vendors outside later on this morning, and a lot going on here at Best Shot. So let's get right into it with Pastor Jeremy. I don't want to mess up your last name. I'll let you pronounce it. So Barbrow. All right. Well, welcome.
Thank you. Good to be here.
Thanks for coming.
Great to be here.
Are you nervous?
A little, but
okay. Well, that's good. I am too.
No. It's a grand opening, right?
Yeah,
it's a big
it
event.
is. So I met you for the first time that I know of at Kevin Short's father's, Harold Short's, funeral service.
Yes, sir.
And I thought you did a really good job.
Oh, praise the Lord.
And I like the deal that you made with Harold. Do you remember that you talked about?
I don't.
You said something about Harold Short was a plumber, okay?
Yes.
And you had shared with us that you attempted to do some plumbing and then called on Harold to do it right. And I think you kind of said, Harold, you made a deal. He'll leave the preaching to you and the teaching. And,
there you go.
And you leave the plumbing to him. So it was a great service. And I was very pleased with the way you handled that.
I was honored to be a part of it.
Yeah, it was good. So tell us about your church. Where is it? And what do you got going on? And
Sure.
let's talk people into coming to your church.
Yeah, sounds good. So we're right on we're right on 113 southbound,
Okay.
across from probation and parole would be
Okay.
our,
Right.
or just before the SPCA.
So
So
just before the SPCA, across
yes.
from probation and parole.
There
okay.
you go.
All right. Well, that's a good neighborhood to
it
be
is,
in.
right there in Georgetown, and we've been around for almost 70 years now.
Wow.
So
You look so young.
Right. No, so I definitely stand on the shoulders of some very godly men, including Pastor Dick Blades, who just passed away recently.
Oh, okay.
But he was our legacy pastor for 35 years, and then Peter Radford after him.
Wow.
And I had the privilege of serving there almost 8 years now,
Really?
primarily as an assistant, and now I get to serve in a lead role.
pastor. Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
So your church, you have services on Sunday mornings?
Sunday morning, 10 a.m.
All right. And is it a church that children come or just
Absolutely.
adults, or is there Sunday school for
We
kids?
have nursery and children's church and Sunday school as well.
Okay.
Currently, we're doing more of a combined adult life group, is what we call, right
Okay.
after our service. So some churches will do Sunday school before the morning
Okay,
service. We
okay.
do it after the morning service.
Okay. All right.
And then we also have an Awana program for kids
Okay.
Sunday nights at 5 p.m.
Okay.
I'm really excited to say we also have, really, since the first time since I've been here, I would say a viable youth group.
Oh, okay.
So middle school meets on Sunday nights, 5 to 6:30, just like Awana.
Okay.
And then we also have a high school youth group that's 6:30 on Wednesday nights.
Very good. The youth is where it's at.
It really is, and it's exciting to be. My own kids are getting into that age
Yep.
as well, and so it's just exciting to see people invest in youth, but also the youth have an opportunity to serve as well. And so we're a multi-generational church, multicultural, and just excited to be serving our community.
Wow. What time did you say on Sundays?
Sunday morning, 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
would be our morning
Okay.
service.
All right. So
And then the other activities after that.
right. So be there by 9:30, quarter of 10.
That'd be fine. We definitely also have refreshments,
Oh, do you really?
free coffee and donuts and things like that.
No kidding.
Absolutely.
What time do you put them out?
As soon as coffee brewed by 9:30, I think. I mean, that's the idea, right? If we show up
Yeah.
on time,
Yeah.
we'll show up a little bit early.
Wow. And so the other thing is I wanted to say that church has been there. Does the name Joe Arillo
Sure. I've met
ring
Pastor
a bell?
Arillo. Mhm.
Okay. Well, he lived in my neighborhood.
Okay.
Yep. And I've known him for many years. And I can remember long time ago, I used to be in the tire business.
Okay.
And I can remember changing tires on a bus or two. at that place.
Okay, yes.
In the parking lot
Yeah.
years ago.
Were those tube tires?
Yes, they were.
Okay,
they
there we
were
go.
the real dangerous
Yes.
ones with the lock ring on them that would
Okay.
blow your head off if you're not
Oh,
careful.
man.
So, but it's nice to see that the church. Now, your wife also is involved with the school. Is that
Yes,
correct?
Legacy Academy.
Legacy, and we're going to have her on at some point.
Just, I think, on March 11th.
March 11th, really?
Yes.
Okay, well, that'll be
So-
exciting. So we're going to take her all the way to Dewey.
That's great. Yep. No.
So did you come from Georgetown to here?
I did. I did.
Okay.
I came from home this morning. Yes,
Okay,
sir.
well, good. All right, well, what else do we need to know? Anything?
I would just say, so we exist to see lives transformed by the power of the gospel for the glory of God, which is a big way of just saying every week we're hoping to grow closer to Christ
Yes,
and closer to one another.
right. Individually and as a group.
Correct. Vertical
Yeah.
vertical relationship with God and then horizontally with people.
Right.
I'm a transplant from the Detroit area.
Oh, really?
But I just love the heart that our people have for the community, for one another. It really is just a sweet place of fellowship. And so
Do you have two kids?
I have three.
Three,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
All
Yeah.
right, well,
Two
good.
boys and then girl in the middle.
Well, good. And what brought you from Detroit to
Correct.
Delaware?
Correct. From one D to the next.
Wow. Did you come for the
ministry.
church?
We did come for
Okay,
ministry. Yes,
okay,
sir.
well, good. Kevin says you're a pretty good guy.
I think Kevin's a pretty great guy.
Okay.
So we were talking about Kevin Short, correct?
Yeah.
Just kidding. Yes.
All right. So, how we doing? Is there any? You got anything coming up you want to talk about?
I mean, every Sunday, right?
Every
we have
Sunday?
something Sunday
Okay.
morning, 10 a.m. I would just also share in the community that we are looking for a family discipleship pastor.
Okay.
And so the name says it all. He's been involved with youth and families.
Okay.
But again, that relational ministry is really something we're trying to emphasize. So if anyone would be interested, we'd love to have them check out our website, calvarygeorgetown.com.
Okay.
Contact the office. We also have an app, the Calvary
Got an
Georgetown
now.
app.
Okay. Wow.
So they could check us out that way as well.
Whose idea was the app? Did somebody talk you into it, or did you talk them into it?
I would say that Pastor Radford was the one initially pursuing that.
Really? That's kind of cool. Apps are where it's at.
There we are.
Okay. So, all right. Well, then I don't really have any other questions. But if somebody was listening and said, well, if they come to your church, what might they experience? Like, is it a contemporary service? Is it hymns? Are y'all wearing robes? Like what's it like?
I would say we match the demographics of Sussex County.
Okay.
I would say
So
that
I would say it's
our
laid back then.
I think so. I mean, you'll definitely see people in suits, myself included.
Okay.
But you'll also see people, dressed like you and I are right now.
Okay. All right.
And so traditional music.
So
but
come
also,
as you are, more or less.
absolutely.
Come as you're comfortable.
Absolutely. Though we're always looking to be changed more into the image of Christ, right? To
Yes.
grow closer to Him. So
Right.
hopefully that's the emphasis and the spirit throughout the service. But yeah, I would just say if you're not currently attending a gospel preaching church, we'd love to have you. There'll be again refreshments at the beginning and fellowship throughout, and hopefully worship as well.
And you get to make some new friends.
Absolutely.
All right. And grow in Christ.
Very good.
All right. Well, I'm going to say thanks for being on.
Thank you for the
I have a
privilege.
little gift for you. I'm going to give you a keychain.
All
And
right.
how many kids was there? 3?
There are 3, yes,
So I'm
sir.
going to give you 5 gift cards to Vanderwin's. Do you guys eat ice cream? I didn't know. Some
we
churches
do.
Okay. I just
Yeah,
want to make
some
sure.
churches.
I just want to make sure.
Yes. There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Will that
All
hold
right.
you?
That will be fantastic. Thank
All
you
right.
so much.
Well, take care. Thanks for being on.
Thank you, Jenn.
All right. See ya. Bye-bye. All right. Check them out, folks. If you're looking for a church and you want something that will get your blood flowing, check them out. All right. What else is going on? We got a lot of different things. If Ron and Jenn or Ron or Jenn have a minute or two for me, I'd like to chit-chat with them. So anyway, Ron or Jenn is what I wrote down here. Ron and or. Okay, Ron Hagan. I've known him a while. He was a Delaware State Trooper, and he retired from that. He had a big party that day. Ron's going. No, I'm just messing with you. All right, one more picture, Ron. When you get done with me, we'll be able to fill a calendar. I'm so happy for you today. In other words, I've talked with you about this for years.
Yes, absolutely.
And here it is, it's
Finally
all
here.
done.
Finally
And
made
a
it.
friend of mine, Brendon Warfel, was the builder, and I'm glad it all went well. And you would deal with him again, and you've been very
Absolutely.
happy. And-
Very happy.
yeah. How you feeling about all this?
I feel good.
This is
Feel
your day.
Good. Yeah,
Yeah.
very happy. I'm actually surprisingly relaxed.
Well, yeah, you are.
I think
You
it's,
are.
I was running around here a little bit this morning trying to get some stuff done, but
You're learning to program your new assign.
I'm working on it. I'm
Working on it.
I
He's
was
a work in
I was
progress.
watching the tutorial up there a few minutes ago. But it's it's all.
Well, it looks beautiful out there.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it.
It does.
So.
And so JD Signs,
JD Signs. Yep.
Jason Dean. So go JD Signs. So anyway, what do you want to say about the place?
Well, I think first off, I want to thank all of our past, present, and future customers.
Right.
Because we couldn't have done this without them.
Right, because you've been in Rehoboth for
Yeah, we've been in Rehoboth
3,
for
4 years?
four since 2018.
2018,
And
all through COVID.
All through COVID, we stayed open every day
Wow.
and
Selling guns and
selling guns
educating
and
people.
Educating people. Yep. And so we had this dream, and not long after we opened a Rehoboth store, we started the planning and the research, and here we are, and came out as better than I expected.
Did you tell me you visited 40 different places?
44 different ranges. I went
44
to.
different ranges
Yep.
to you custom designed this the way you wanted it. And you have you were a law police officer, I guess would be the thing to say. And so you're kind of in tune with carrying a gun and being safe and armed and educated. I love the slogan.
Yeah, well, obviously, being a police officer, I carrying a gun since I was 20 years old.
Wow.
I actually went in the police academy when I was 20.
Did you really?
Yeah, and I was 21 when I graduated. So,
No kidding.
But
Did you graduate first time around?
No, actually, I got lucky. I was already working for the state police. I was a 911 dispatcher.
Oh, okay.
So I had they knew me and knew all
Okay.
about me. And then, of course, my dad's retired. He did.
Oh, he was a state
He was a
trooper?
state trooper. He did 20 years with the state police as well.
I don't know if I knew
Yeah.
that. And he was also a judge.
Yes, when he retired, he went and became a magistrate judge. He
Wow.
did that for almost 20 years as well. So,
Wow.
He'll be-
Overachiever there.
He'll be run. Well, I don't think he'll be running, but he'll be in here at some point today. We call him pop-up security because
Okay.
he comes and sits in a chair right by the door.
Oh,
and
really?
Watches everybody as they come in. And
Hands out the guides. Would you like a
Hands
guide?
up
I saw the guides up there. I had to put a plug in for them.
Yep. No,
So,
absolutely.
The other thing was you and your wife are very passionate about the facility, and the overall theme is if you are nervous about owning a gun, if you're not sure if it fits your life or whatever, come in.
Yep.
Take a class, sit through a class, learn a little bit about why you would, but how safe it is to own one.
Yeah, absolutely. And as passionate as we are about educating the public about firearms and how safe they actually are, we're also understand that there are some people that just aren't meant to have a firearm.
Right.
And that's okay.
And the class may determine that.
And the class might determine that. There's some people that, maybe they've had a gun all their life, but they're getting to that stage in their life where they're not capable of pulling the trigger. They
Right.
just don't have the strength. So there's other options available for them,
Yes.
that we recommend, pepper spray,
Mm-hmm.
alarm, personal alarms, things like that, that we like to teach people as well as situational awareness.
Right.
Being aware of your environment, keeping you out of a problem before it ever gets
Right.
to the point where you need to defend yourself.
Right, I agree. All right, so today, what are you open till? 5 or 6?
We're up until 8 tonight.
8 tonight,
Yeah,
okay.
actually, for Saturdays, we're open 9 to 8.
9 to 8. Okay.
And last shooter goes on the lanes at 7 p.m.
Okay.
So that way, everybody's done by 8 and we can get cleaned up and get out of here at a reasonable hour.
So no shooting this morning while the open house, but at 3 or 4 o'clock, people could shoot
This
today, or-
afternoon, probably about 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock,
We're
okay.
going to start shooting. We wanted to leave the ranges closed this morning so that we can do
Show 'em,
tours.
yeah.
Walk people through. They can see the rubber berm, the granulated rubber berm, what
Yeah.
the bullets are going into, and we can walk them down range.
You
And
got a concrete roof in
concrete
this place?
roof, and it's virtually impregnable.
Right.
Virtually.
Virtually,
There's
right.
know
It's on a plane crash.
I know
Yeah.
some of the guys that were building the place says, if there's ever a hurricane, I know where I'm coming.
Yeah, I would say.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Well, I want to thank you for having us, and I'm happy for you. I'm proud of you. I think this is wonderful. There was a house here at one time.
My grandparents' house.
Okay.
Yep.
So
They,
did you spend a lot of time there?
As a kid, I'd get off the school bus here, or I grew up across the street in Mill Pond
Okay.
Acres. I'd ride my bicycle across Route 1, believe that.
Wow.
Back in the day, it wasn't a big deal,
Now it takes half a day to cross
Now,
the highway.
Yeah, it takes half a day to pull out of the parking lot.
Right. Yeah. So, but very convenient convenient location. This is great. Is it 16797?
Yeah, the best shot location is 16797. The retail stores next door are 16779 or something like that.
And you have 4 stores?
Have 4 retail stores that we are looking to
rent.
lease. Yep.
Okay.
So if anybody's looking, especially like a sandwich shop or something,
I agree.
we really like a
Pizza
little
place,
sandwich shop.
sandwich shop, hearing aid store.
Yep. Hey, whatever. Hearing aid store might go good next door to the range.
I was just kidding. All right, well, we're going to leave you for now. I'd like to get you after 8:30, maybe get you on
Absolutely.
one more time. Thanks for having us.
No, and
okay?
thanks for coming. We appreciate
All right,
it.
I appreciate your friendship.
Thanks,
too.
Jim.
See ya. All right, Ron Hagan, everybody. If you've never met him, stop in, and he's here, and he's kind of wanting to make sure you do a good job and you're safe. In other words, I think that's the important thing. If you're going to have a gun or be around a gun or own a gun, safety is key. Safety is key. Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling, you hear me talk about them every week, and I just want to say thanks a lot to them. They're a sponsor of the show. Scott Fitzgerald, his mom, Karen, and his sister Kim, and his brother John. I appreciate the Fitzgerald family for supporting Weller Does Delmarva. They've been around a long time. How long is a long time? Since 1935, Fitzgerald's. I think I heard stories about they used to be open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Like if your truck broke down, you literally could go there and get a brand new engine put in, and I guess you just stayed for a day or two, but it was interesting. But they buy scrap metal. So if you got some stuff laying around the yard and you want to clean up your yard and you want to make a little money at it, they buy scrap metal and they pay cash for it. So anyway, if you have a car back there and there's a lot of weeds growing up in it and stuff like that, and you want to get rid of it and have more grass to cut this year with that car going, they'll come get junk cars and they'll haul it away and they'll pay you for it. So anyway, they also sell parts. So they sell like fenders and doors and all kinds of parts off of cars. So if you needed a motor or a transmission for a car or something like that, they sell all kinds of auto parts. They're very fair, they're very honest. They're located right on Route 113 in Lincoln. I've known them for years and years. They're good people. So if you want anything, if you need any parts, you got any metal you want to sell, you got an old junk car battery and you want to turn it into cash, they buy those too. So anyway, it's Fitzgerald's Salvage and Recycling right there on Route 113 in Lincoln, Delaware, Lincoln City, okay? And their website is fitzgeralds.us. Their phone number is 302-422-7584, 422-7584. And they want to remind you, they do recycle cars, but only Jesus recycles people. All right, so with that said, Vanderwin's Farm Creamery, Vanderwin's Ice Cream, we really appreciate their support, whether you want a cone, a cup, whether you want a milkshake or a banana split, they got it all going on. Now, they're open seasonally. They have different locations, but the one right outside of Bridgeville on 404 is open year-round, so you can go there. You can go there today. Okay, so anyway, that is Vanderwin Farm Creamery. They sponsor the show. We say thank you to the Vanderwin family. And we're going to give away some gift cards at some point today to Vanderwin's. I just don't know when. But if you ever want ice cream, and they have an ice cream truck, like if you're having a party or a celebration or something like that, or an open house or something at your business or your home or whatever, and you want them to bring a truck full of ice cream, they will come, they will serve it. And I don't know how the deal works, but the deal works. So anyway, give them a call or check them out and like their Facebook page if you would. I hear the radio station letting me know we're going off the radio station for a minute. Switch over to TV Delmarva real quick if you would, because Colin Walls and I are going to chit-chat about tires. They ain't pretty. They don't smell good. They don't even taste good, but you got to have them. Got to have them. So anyway, I used to have all these crazy sayings, what was it? Fair deals on round tires and wheels or something crazy like that.
What do you mean used to have crazy
Used
things?
to have. Yeah, used to have. I don't have any more. Man,
Still got plenty of
when
them.
I was in the tire ministry. You know what I used to tell people? I used to tell them, you get real pricey about buying tires. But do you realize it's a quarter inch? Your whole family is based on how cheap you were. The safety of your family is based on how cheap you are when you buy your tires. Seriously, that's it. It's where the rubber meets the road.
Yes, Jim Weller, 302-547. This is not Wall Service Center telling you how cheap you are. That's Jim Weller.
Sorry about that. But
I understand your point. Your point is why would you? It's kind of the same way with brakes,
Brake pads,
front end
yes. Oh my
suspension,
gosh.
steering.
Yeah.
So yeah, and we've seen people that have had lots of play in their steering, but got to have the air conditioner fixed.
Right. So what
you
we're
know,
saying is, and you know what? Let's hit on one more thing.
Okay.
The financing. Can you do tires?
Yes, tires could be financed.
Think about that.
Yep. So
Think
over
about that.
$149, you can have 6
Okay.
months same as cash.
Right.
I mean, you can finance anything. You can finance, $10 on it if you want
Right,
with the card.
right.
But over 149, you can get 6 months same as cash financing.
How nice.
Challenge credit. We've had
They work with them.
Yeah, they work with them, and we've been told that there's well over 90% approval rate.
Wow.
From this
All right.
company. So yeah, so it's good. So if you need tires for your car, and Jim, we're going to start doing alignments too. That's probably about a month
kinda
out.
goes
We've
hand
got a
in
lot of
hand.
equipment that it has to be. We got the tire equipment in. That's
Right.
all set up, ready to go. But we got to have the alignment rack and then the alignment machine. We've got the machine. We're just waiting on the rack to get it in. The lift. So we
lift.
call it rack or lift.
Rack, lift.
Yeah, so that's what actually lifts the car up.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're doing it. We're getting into it.
Do it.
100%.
Gosh, I got into it, got out of it. I've some days missed it, some days don't.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you. I mean, it just completes the package.
It does, and tires aren't a huge moneymaker in the
Oh,
business.
no. Mm-mm.
You know,
Walmart
but-
sees to that.
Yeah, but I mean, you got to have major volumes.
Yes.
To do it. It's kind of like gasoline, but
You're about service.
we're going to give you the service.
You're
that goes along
everything the
with
big
it.
box store
And-
can never deliver.
Right, and it's just kind of completes the package for us. Where you don't have to go anywhere else. We hate sending people off. Oh, you got to go over here get your tires, and then if
Over
they don't
here,
do
alignment,
alignments, go
right.
get alignment over here. And we would take people's cars to do that, but it's just easier. Let's just do it all at once.
Well, and then you're
at
in
Wall
total
Service
control.
Center.
In other words, you know when it's going to be done. You can answer all the customers'
Right.
questions.
Even though,
Right there.
we trusted the other companies we would take it to.
Right.
You're still putting it in the hands of somebody else,
Somebody else.
and that we have no control over. So, yeah, if we could just have control over the whole process and.
Next, you'll be making tires.
Right.
Just kidding you. But anyway,
Right.
so this is wonderful. This is good news. So
Yeah.
whether they get an oil change or whether they need a new serpentine belt, you can also get your tires.
Exactly. Yep.
All right.
Yeah, so we're excited about it. I mean,
would
Colin's
be.
real excited about it. He's been learning the new tire machine and the balancer, so he's liking it and really taking it on. And Brian there, of course, is an expert in it. He's
Well,
done it
those
for many
little
years.
sensors too. That's great that you mentioned that because a lot of
Yeah.
times, you get the little thing lights up in your dash, and you're like, where do you go to get?
And there's
get
a
that
certain
dealt
way.
with?
There's a certain way to tell if it's the sensor or if it's a low air pressure. Colin, what is the way to tell? Isn't there a quick, easy way to tell if it's actually the TPMS sensor or it's just low on air?
TPM. The
So
light will
if the light
flash.
flashes, that's
Okay.
usually it doesn't have connection with the sensor
Okay.
because it's a wireless connector. There's not a wire that runs to your tire.
Oh, there's not.
No.
And it goes round
You would
and
have,
round and round.
you would have to back up every once in
Right,
a while enough
right.
to unwind it the same amount.
So when it's flashing, when I go to the eye doctor, he says, "Do you see any flashes or floaters?"
And can you see the little balloon at the end of this
Right.
thing? You're looking at a hot air balloon. We must go to the same eye
I'm
doctor.
thinking, like, how did a hot air balloon get in the middle of the road? Oh, so anyway,
Chinese balloon.
it might be.
Yeah. Oh, but
All
anyway.
right.
So anyway, Wall Service Center, we do tires. That's what
All
I'm
right,
saying.
302-422. Is it 8110?
8110. And once you get signed up with us, all of your records are online. You
Oh,
can
yeah.
access them.
Yep, that's
we
kinda
can
nice.
text you different things. We can email you different
Got
things.
ready to sell your car? You could say,
And-
"Let me print out the."
And if we have your email,
Right.
look for a message from us saying, "Hey, want to sign up for text?"
Oh,
and,
really?
And yeah, so you'll get any specials or discounts that we're having, or any any news going on at Wall Service Center. You'll be the first to know.
What do you open Monday through Friday?
Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5 p.m.
7:30 to 5 p.m. Give him a
Yes.
call, 302-422-8110.
Yep.
I want to turn on the phone lines. You guys ready to try the phone lines?
All right, we got to start it up.
Okay, here we go. Fire up the
Diesel-powered
generator. All right, and we're going to give away. What are we going to give away? This phone call is going to be for 2 Vanderwins and 2 Chick-fil-A. So 2 Vanderwins, 2 Chick-fil-A. You got to pick them up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, Tuesday through Saturday. People say, why is that? Because I got to get the cards there, okay?
And you're
it's
closed
a,
Monday.
And it's a ploy. Yeah, and we're closed Monday. But it's a ploy. People say, why do you buy gift cards and then give them away? I do it to get people to come into Wellers. And then people like Chuck and Jimmy and Rosa and Mike, they strong arm you into buying something. In other words, or they might just let you come in and get your gift card and leave.
And walk out.
And walk out.
Yep.
302-422-7336. Dial it in that order. Call me right this minute if you want 2 Vanderwins gift cards and 2 Chick-fil-A. So 2 Vanderwins and 2 Chick-fil-A. If you want them, call 302-422-7336 right now, okay? All right. I've got to do a couple commercials. Linda, why don't you do your picture real quick so I don't hold you up? All right, there we go. So I want to talk about Wilson's auction. And people say, man, how much can you say about Wilson's auction? Well, guess what? They got new inventory every week. So this is a sponsor segment. And how much inventory do they have? Thousands of things. I do not know how Wilson's gets so much stuff. I can tell you how. People like you, my listeners, they bring stuff. So starting on Wednesday through Friday, you can take stuff to Wilson's and drop it off. They're going to give you these little stickers. You put your stickers on your stuff. They put your name down, and then when they sell the stuff, you go back on Monday or Tuesday or whenever, and they pay you in cash, okay? So they sell your stuff, and they give you cash. It's that simple. You have a yard sale, you always got to worry somebody's going to come back and have a complaint about that toaster that didn't work or something. But at Wilson's, you can take your stuff there, drop it off, boom, it's done. So whether you got a business and you got a bunch of old inventory or new inventory, you want to turn it into cash, Wilson's auction can get it sold. That means today is the day they have the sale starting at 10 o'clock this morning. The auction goes live. There's auctioneers inside, outside. It goes all day, all afternoon, and into the evening, okay? So there's all kinds of stuff for sale. So if you want to sell something, get it to Wilson's. If you want to buy something, if you want to make new friends, just go to Wilson's auction. There's hundreds of people there. It's a great way to meet people. And if you want to go home with a carload of stuff, just hold your hand up. Snookie goes all the time. Snookie's a big buyer at Wilson's now. He goes, I see him there, though. But anyway, Wilson's auction, whether you want to sell something, whether you want to buy something, Tuesday nights you can buy or sell a car. You can do both. You can buy and sell a car in the same night. So anyway, the auto auction, 6 o'clock Tuesday nights. The auction on Saturdays is at 10. If you have any questions, give them a call. It's 302-422-3454, 422-3454. And don't forget, in March 18th, is their big Mid-Atlantic Spring Equipment Auction over at the Harrington Fairgrounds. So you'll be hearing more about that, and they'll be taking consignment soon. I think we have a phone call. Caller, are you there?
Yes, sir.
And who am I talking to?
Robin Thompson.
Robin, how you doing?
Real good, thank you.
And do I know you?
Oh, well, I haven't had the pleasure of meeting you in person, but I certainly do enjoy your show.
Well, thank you. And where are you calling from?
I'm calling from Laurel.
Laurel, Delaware. You know where Wellers is in Bridgeville?
Oh, yes, sir.
Good. And is this your first time calling?
No, sir. I have
Okay.
had the privilege in the past of winning, and
Well,
just
good.
truly very grateful for the nice opportunity and winning such a nice prize.
Wow. Do my people give you a hard time when you pick it up?
No, they're
No?
very friendly and very helpful for sure.
Okay. They didn't try to sell you dollar items or nothing like that.
No.
All right. So you win 2 Vanderwins gift cards and 2 Chick-fil-A gift cards, okay?
That's excellent. Thank you so very much.
Well, Robin, thanks. Are you watching on TV or radio?
Actually, the radio today.
Radio today. You've watched on TV before?
Actually, I've pulled you up on my phone.
Well, there you go. I'm going to start looking different. I'm going to lose some weight, I've decided. I've not drank
you
a
look
soda.
fine.
I've not drank a soda in 2 days. That's huge for me. I feel like somebody trying to quit smoking. I haven't drank a soda in 2 days. All right.
Oh,
Well, Robin, thanks for all the kind words and for your support. And your gift cards will be waiting for you.
oh, that's terrific. Thanks a million.
Yep. See ya. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay. Now here's Chuck. What's up, Chuck?
I don't know. I thought about losing weight. I think, both of us were the
You
poster
sparred
child.
me the other day. We
Yeah,
went to lunch.
We had that conversation.
You said your wife was getting on you a little bit.
Just a little bit.
I went home that night, and Denise wanted me to walk through the woods. So I thought it was going to be this romantic adventure in the woods, and she wanted me to literally walk and get up to pace there, get some cardio going. So I was like, wow, isn't that something? So I am truly going to try to quit drinking sodas, but And you know, I go and you've never known this side of me, but like I get hooked on something. So I was hooked on Pepsi. Then it went to Dr. Pepper. Then it went from Dr. Pepper to Canada Dry Ginger Ale. And now I got hooked on Sprite. Sprite. But anyway, I need a new chair sponsor here. Anyway, my chair's sinking. That's another reason I got to lose weight, because this shock absorber holding this chair up is starting to leak on me. All right. So anyway, Chuck, how are you?
I'm good. Good.
Enough on Jim Weller losing weight. Before you know it, me and Chuck will be out walking together.
There you go. Yep.
Walking around the trailers.
We're doing our.
We'll climb up one, go down one. Climb up one, go down one. All right. So what's going on at Weller's?
A lot of new stuff going on. I want to talk about weather-resistant trailers. We have a lot of-
Weather-resistant?
Yeah, the ones that don't salt water or here at the beach, down close to the beach here.
Oh.
We got trailers in stock right now.
They're not going to rust, rot, chip, or peel?
They're not going to rust, rot, or chip or peel.
Okay.
We have aluminum and we have galvanized trailers now.
I forgot about the galvanized.
Galvanized load rate. Everybody started building some utility trailers just through the winter to keep busy from the boat season is
Right.
usually a hot weather system. So they sent out a little thing and said, let's build some trailers. So we are exclusive Delaware load
Yeah,
rate
we're the only
utility.
guy with them.
Only one in Delaware's got them. We've got a good selection, like 5.5 by 11, kind of a odd size, but a good size.
Isn't it perfect, though, for golf carts?
It's perfect for a golf
I'm
cart.
thinking 5x8's not wide enough.
Right,
or
and
big
like a
enough.
54-inch lawnmower.
Right,
That
yep.
won't squeeze on a 5-foot wide trailer. So it's a perfect size for
5.5 by 11.
5.5 by 11. Then we have the 6.5 by 12 and 6.5 by 14, all single axle trailers.
Okay.
They're in stock right now, ready to go at Weller's.
Okay. And there is only a few. There's
Yeah.
like 5 of one and 8 of another,
Yeah.
and we can't get any more. So
Can't
it
get
was
any
a
more,
once-a-year
maybe
purchase.
till next winter or so. Maybe they'll do it again.
Right.
And we also have aluminum dump trailers.
Yes,
so if
we
you have a
do.
dump trailer that has a rusting problem, we got a solution for that too.
Right. So don't we have aluminum enclosed too?
We have
Or are we out of
aluminum.
there?
We still have a couple of
Okay,
those left,
great.
and we got them coming in all the time. But if you need a trailer, we've got a version of it that will not rust.
Right.
You
Right.
know, even equipment trailers, we have some Aluma deck overs there, 14,000
yeah.
pound, 24 foot long.
We hooked one up to a guy the other day, a big deck over aluminum trailer, and you could literally, just pick the tongue up with your hand. It was amazing how
Yeah.
well balanced it
It was well balanced and lightweight, empty. When you put the load on it, it would
Right.
do what
Settle
it's gotta
down
do.
some.
Right, but it was amazing to see how lightweight it was on the tongue, almost too lightweight. 'Cause
It was.
you want tongue weight,
Right.
to give you a nice smooth toe.
Now, you personally are very knowledgeable of trailers, and you kind of want to make it clear if you're a working man and you got lots of questions, it's okay to come to Weller's.
Right. No, I've been doing trailers since 1983.
Okay.
Building trailers. Grew up on a farm, so
Okay.
know about tractors and skid steers and all that stuff. What it takes to haul one around.
Right.
I've built trailers with my own 2 hands. As big as 40-foot gooseneck triple axle trailers.
Wow.
So.
But
I know-
you've educated me a lot on the differences in trailers. We both know we have competitors. There's people that sell trailers. We sell trailers. But it's so important that people know what they're buying.
Right.
And we sell multiple brands versus some people only sell one brand
Right, and they push that one brand as the best there is out there, but
because they know no different.
they don't know any different. And
Right.
we've got the cheaper stuff, the Johnny homeowner trailers,
Right.
or we've got the heavy duty stuff for the commercial guy working with it every day, making money with his trailer.
Right. So,
Needs a dependable, durable trailer. We've
Right.
got all avenues.
because
covered.
nobody has ever bought a trailer and underused it.
No,
they
that's-
all overused it. In other words,
They never say I bought one too small
Right. Yeah. So
or too big. They do make it too small.
But we do take our time with people, and we really do try to educate them to
and
make
then,
a good purchase.
figure out what they're using it for to give them the perfect trailer, because they have one thing in mind. I want to haul, don't want the 7,000 pound landscaper, but I'm going to put 6,000 pounds worth of equipment on it.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something, that's not going to hold up.
No, it's
long.
not. It's not. So how do people reach you?
Call me right there at the store, 302-337-8228.
Dial it in that order.
Dial it in that order, and I'm there every day, Tuesday through Saturday.
Wow. Now, what do you think of this place? This is your first time being here.
Yes, I could stay out there and look at all those gun displays and
Before
stuff.
you leave, maybe see if they take a minute and show you the shooting range. back there.
All right.
We ought to come someday.
I'm
The Wellers group. That's what we ought to do. Is come someday.
Our next Christmas party.
And let Chuck pay. And our next Christmas party. That is a great idea.
Yeah.
We could have it right in this room, and that is a really good idea because then all the husbands and wives and everybody could shoot. We could just rent the whole place for a night.
That would be awesome.
I'm going to make a note of that. Christmas party at Best Shot.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I could have it in that room, have a caterer. Christmas party at Best Shot. Chuck can help me spend my money.
I can. I'm good at that. I'm real good.
You
at
are
that.
good at that.
Yeah.
We got our new cameras up. You love them things.
Oh yeah, we can see you coming or going.
We need to get that company to buy some advertising on this show because we could rave about
Yeah,
it.
we could tell them good stuff about them for sure.
All right. Anything else you want to say?
Let's come in and see us. We'll be open today, 8 to 2. They're probably open there right now.
Yeah. Good group of people.
I'll be there a little bit later because I
Let's
got a pretty
talk
good
about
ride.
the dollar items.
The dollar item. Okay.
This is where we make our money, folks, on the dollar items.
Yeah, and the Vanderwin's gift cards.
And the Vanderwin's gift cards that we give away. That's
Yeah.
where we make our money.
Usually the customers that win prizes here, I'll keep them at the door until they buy something. I'll stand by the door like a bouncer.
Right.
Keep them in.
So, all right, 8 to 2 today.
8 to 2 today.
8 to 2.
Yep.
All right, Wellers.com. A lot of stuff on sale. And there's more stuff goes on sale every week.
Every week
So-
there's a different 10 or
Ad.
15 trailers that'll be on sale. So watch the ad, look at our website. You can see the ads before they come out in the
Yeah,
guide or
that's
something.
right. Yep.
And you can get a jump on everybody else on the sale because usually it's just 1 or 2 items of certain sizes.
And they go quick.
Like we had 14-foot dump trailers. We have, I think, 4 or 5 in stock, but only 2 of them were on sale.
Right.
And they sold quickly. And a
Right.
customer came in the other day and said, I want that sale trailer. I'm sorry, you're a little
It's
bit too
called
late.
You Snooze,
Snooze, you
You
lose.
Lose.
Yeah.
You snooze, you lose. All right, well, I'm going to let you go if that's okay. Feel free to look around and see what you think of the place.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there.
Get my Weller's charge card out here and take
Oh,
a few
I
guns
would,
home
yeah.
with me.
Yeah, load up, Chuck.
All right.
You'll be over there spending money, and I'll get one of them notices.
Yeah.
That did you authorize this purchase? Did you mean to tip this much? You
Yeah,
know, and
that's
stuff
right.
like that. All right. Thanks a lot,
right.
Chuck.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you very much. All right. There he goes, Chuck Creighton. In other words, been a real blessing to me. Him and I teamed up 3 or 4 years ago. We've been good for each other, I'd like to believe. So, Jerry's Lawn Care. Who is Jerry? Jerry Santoro. Jerry's Lawn Care. So if you're thinking about who's going to cut your grass, who's going to, do your landscaping, or if you need some tree work done, because he does tree work. He cuts down trees, trims up trees, digs up stumps, grinds up stumps, whatever you may need done, he can help you with that. All right, so it's Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care, okay? He sells mulch. He sells firewood. He does pavers. He does irrigation systems. And if I didn't mention it and you got something you need done, just give Jerry a call and say, hey, is this something you'd be up for doing, okay? So his number, 302-363-6025. That's 363-6025. Dial it in that order, jlc-llc.com on the web. And his Facebook page is Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. If you would, check him out there, okay? Nobody has seen Brendon Warfel yet, have they? Not yet? Okay, so Brendon, if you're coming, I'd love to have a word with you if we could. Another gentleman I'm friends with, and I'm very pleased with how he's done with his business. So I'd like to brag on him a little bit. Best Shot, that's where we're at, everybody. And the crowd, there's some people here. There's some people here, and I just want to say thanks for coming, and we got a lot of things going on here. So the shooting range, you can take a little tour of it and see all the guns on display and guns for sale and ammo. And is Linda using the company credit card over there? No. Oh, she said yes. Okay, so yeah, everybody's got one of these Weller's credit cards, so be careful. But with that said, that's where we're at. Best Shot, right on the highway, right on Route 1. If you've never been here, please get up and come on down. I'll be on the air till 9. Dan Gaffney is floating around. He'll be on the air at 9. He'll be on from 9 to noon, taking it from there. So anyway, I just want to say thank you to Ron and Jenn Hagan for having Weller Does Delmarva here. Now, where are we going to be next week? That's the question. Where are we going to be next week? We're going to be at Sunrise Restaurant in Dewey Beach. We had 45 people show up last week. We say thank you to Robbie for hosting the show there, for being such a good host, having such good food. That's where we will be next Saturday. We'll be there from then till May 6th, all right? And then after May 6th, we got another home we're going to. So we're going to be all over. We are not going to be homeless, all right? So anyway, it's Weller Does Delmarva. We do it each and every Saturday morning. With that said, let's brag on Chick-fil-A just a little bit, and then we'll give away some Chick-fil-A gift cards. But Chick-fil-A, whether you dine in, we're talking breakfast, lunch, dinner, okay? Whatever. And I did check with them. You can have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There is no limit to what you can do at Chick-fil-A. So you can dine in, you could take out, you can have it delivered, you could be having a little company get together or something like that, and they can send the food to you, or you can go get it. So we just had a birthday party recently where we got some of those nuggets, and it was really nice. So they're a good company. So if you love Chick-fil-A, I'm going to turn on the phone lines and let you call in right now, okay? So here's what you're going to win. If you get through, you are going to win count them, two gift cards to Vanderwins and 2 gift cards to Chick-fil-A. What's it going to cost you? Nothing. It's going to cost you nothing. You just come into Weller's in Bridgeville next Tuesday through Saturday. I'll have your name on the list, and you can pick them up. Now, I didn't even give out the phone number yet. It's 302-422-7336. They're probably watching on TV. Caller, are you there?
I'm here.
And who am I talking to?
David Melvin.
David, can you turn down the volume on your TV or radio?
I just did.
Thank you very much. Are you watching on TV?
Yes, sir.
And how are you today, David?
I'm chilly.
Chilling?
I was used to those 61-degree days.
I know what you mean. That was wonderful. Now,
Yes, it was.
you up for the gift cards? You good with a couple gift cards?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, do you go to Vanderwins personally, or do you give them away?
I go to Vanderwins.
All right. And what do you get?
Cappuccino ice cream.
Cappuccino. Every
Waffle
time?
cone.
Every time?
Cappuccino crunch.
Okay. All right. And what do you do at Chick-fil-A? Well, I guess you get what's on the gift card.
Well, whatever I can get at the time.
Okay. All right. Well, this is for the number 1 sandwich meal or an
Okay.
8-count nugget. It's up to you, either one.
Well, I like the nuggets.
All right. Well, we're going to keep you in nuggets. So 2 Vanderwins and 2 Chick-fil-A. Just pick them up next Tuesday through Saturday at Weller's in Bridgeville.
That'll be fine, sir. Thank you very much.
Thanks for calling and watching the show, okay?
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
All right. See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right. So anyway, with that said, that is a caller for Chick-fil-A and Vanderwins. If you're out there and you're listening and you want 2 and 2, it's 2 and 2. 2 Vanderwins and 2 Chick-fil-A. 2 and 2. You just give me a call right now at 302-422-7336. 302-422-7336. Okay, dial it in that order. Caller, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Who am I talking to?
This is Wes.
Wes, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Good. And you calling to win a couple gift cards?
Of course.
All right. You watching on TV or listening on the radio?
Listening on the radio.
All right.
Going
Well,
down through Laurel.
all right. Well, then you pick them up next week at Weller's, okay? Tuesday.
All righty. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks, Wes. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.
All right, I'm going to do a commercial real quick, but if somebody else wants to call, they'll just put you on hold for a second. But this is a sponsor segment for my accountant. We are talking quite a bit right now because it's time to get our tax return done, okay? Because in my case, it's not a tax return, it's a tax payment. In fact, you'd all be proud of me. I paid estimated taxes last year, and I'm not going to pay a penalty this year. I'm going to pay the estimated taxes. All right, so for years I didn't. But anyway, now I am. So I love dealing with Luff and Associates. They give me good advice. They have done my business for years. I've got personal taxes, and I've got JKJ Properties, and I've got Weller's utility trailers, and all my kids and everybody else. So if you need help with your tax return, if you want somebody that knows what they're doing, whether you own a business, whether you're an individual, they are CPAs. There's Tyler, his son Tyler, and then there's George Luff and Associates. I'm very happy with them. I've dealt with them for years. They also provide another service called Payroll, Easy Payroll. They do the payroll for Weller's. We've dealt with them for years on that. So bottom line is, if you need any accounting help or bookkeeping or tax-related things, call Luff and Associates at 302-422-9699. Oh, you weren't ready? It's 302-422-9699. Luff, L-U-F-F, CPAs.com, LuffCPAs.com on the web. Thank you, George and Tyler, for your support and friendship. All right, I believe we have somebody on the telephone. Is that correct? Caller, are you there? Hey there. Hello. Hello? I can hear you. Are you there?
Yes.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes. Well, who am I talking to?
Hello.
Who am I talking to?
Daniel Kelly.
Daniel Kelly. How you doing, buddy?
Pretty good.
All right. I got your name on the list, okay?
Hi.
I got your name on the list, okay?
All right.
What are you calling for?
Pretty good.
Good. What are you calling about?
All right. Thank you.
What are you calling about? Daniel,
Yeah.
why are you calling?
For Vandermint and Chick-fil-A.
All right, I just wanted to make sure. All right. Well, then I thank you. Thank you. Are you watching on TV?
On Facebook.
On Facebook, okay. All right. Who's that in the background? Who's that talking in the background? Is that Sandra? No?
No, I'm on Facebook.
Okay. All right. We're going to let you go, okay?
I can't hear him.
He can't hear him. All right. And my TV's messed up. All right. That was Daniel Kelly. Daniel, if you can hear me, you're on the list, okay? But somebody was coaching him, I believe. I believe. Hey, listen to me. In a little while, after 8 o'clock, right after 8 o'clock, we got Colin. So for my radio audience, don't forget, top of the hour, bottom of the hour, we stop on the radio. We need you to go over to TV Delmarva and hang out there because we want you to hear what Colin has to say. Because sometimes it's worth listening to, all right? So sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. But anyway, I want to brag real quick on Dry Zone. You hear me talk about them all the time. I love Dry Zone. I've dealt with Dry Zone on half a dozen projects, whether it be my house or a rental house or, you know, one of my kids' houses or a friend of mine's house. So if you need anything, Dry Zone offers. And they offer all kinds of services, so I couldn't list them all. But one thing they are good at is crawl space encapsulation. They're kind of like the leader in the industry in our area, you know. And nobody does things like Dry Zone does. They really got their stuff together. When they come out, they give you an estimate. They crawl around under your house. They'll take pictures and show you what's going on. Or maybe you've got some, beam sagging. That's what I had. I had a house in Blades. There was one of my daughters, and it was like 86 years old, and they replaced those beams under the house and leveled it all up. That was really cool. My friend Jack Riddle, his front sidewalk, was dipping and diving, and he ended up, what was I getting ready to say? They ended up leveling his sidewalk. It was amazing. Jack stood there with his arms crossed like, I don't believe this is going to really happen. And it happened right in front of his eyes. So Dry Zone does all kinds of things. They're really good at what they do, whether it's structural, whether you want to remodel your basement or your garage and you need materials that will stand up to high humidity. If you got a basement and you need a sump pump, whatever you need done, you give Dry Zone a call. If you want a new job and you want a career change, you want to work for a company that is steadily growing, Dry Zone's always hiring. So what's the number? It's 302-684. 5034 684 5034 dryzone.com, and check them out on Facebook and like their page. They always got good posts and different things going on. Bill, Heather, thank you for your friendship and your support of the show. They've been with us since almost day one, I believe. All right, and we are going to have a ventriloquist on in just a little while, so I don't want you to miss that. If you got time to get here, come in person. We've got a nice little crowd here. We got some free donuts and coffee, and we're giving away keychains, and we'd love to see you right here at Best Shot right here on Route 1 Coastal Highway in Lewes, Delaware. You can't miss it. This is their grand opening of their new facility, and Dan Gaffney's here. He's going to be on broadcasting from 9 to noon. If you've never met Dan, feel free to stop in and see him too. He's quite an entertaining person. So with that said, what else is going on? Colin's going to join me in a minute or two. Integrity Pest Solutions, they're in the running. So they first need to be nominated for, the Best of Delaware. So if you want to look that up, Coastal Style Magazine, and check out how you can nominate Integrity Pest Solutions to be the best pest control company in Delaware, or to win the event. I already think they are the best. So Keith Ruark owns and operates Integrity Pest Solutions. Been very happy with him. I've dealt with him on multiple properties all the time. It's always something. So if you got any kind of pest control you need help with, right down to stink bugs or mice or ants, or, you just want to make sure everything's in good order, I deal with him where he comes, 4 times a year. And then if we need him any other time, he comes comes whenever we call. So Keith Ruark, owner-operator, when you call, you're going to get Keith. When he comes out, you're going to get Keith. When he does the work, you're going to get Keith, and he's good. So it's 302-858-8629. That's 858-8629. IntegrityPestSolutions.com, and like his Facebook page if you would too. All right, we're taking a break from the radio. Colin Walls and I are going to chit-chat on TV Delmarva, so switch over right now. Okay.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, good morning. I need you to talk so I can read something to myself.
Okay, well, I want to say that I talked to Ron, and he said this is the most people he's ever had here that you've drawn this morning before 8 o'clock. Now, he's never been open before 8 o'clock before, but...
Okay.
But
what did he say? Say it again.
He's never had so many people here before 8 o'clock, but he's never been open before 8 o'clock.
Oh, okay. So
but he gives you all the
it's
credit.
kind of a compliment and a dig, all at the same time. In other words. And you only get that from your friends. You know what I mean?
That's right.
All right. So anyway, what else is going on? It's a busy place.
It is a busy place. So
Wall Service Center, you got a lot of new things happening.
Yep. Tires, selling tires now.
Yep.
Getting ready to do alignments here as soon as we get our equipment in and set up. So, but I do want to talk about TV Delmarva a little bit.
I have one more saying.
Yeah, go ahead.
I used to be the tire tycoon. Okay. I remember that one. Okay.
Well, I remember all your little sayings. I mean, from when I was a kid. I mean, you were on the radio when I was a kid, Jim.
Was that a nose hair?
I don't know what it was. It didn't appear to be mine. It was gray, so it couldn't have been mine.
Oh, gosh.
So you had
no rigmarole.
Yeah,
Remember that?
I remember that. Always the Have a Fine Day. Was,
Yeah.
you know, your sign off.
Now it's Have a Fine Day and a Weller night.
Right. So. And then you had. I remember you were selling these signs. Remember the signs before electronic signs?
Oh, yeah.
The manual signs
with the letters,
where you put the letters on the track, and it said you might have said it, or it might have said it on your sign that you had out there. It said, "A business with no sign is a sign of no business."
No question. No question, yeah.
And then you had the free air while supplies last. Yep. A little sign out there by your air. So I've used that one in the past.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
So, you had a mess of them.
Well, I'm going to load you up with Wall saying.
Okay. Give me all your tire sayings. Can I purchase all the rights to all those tire
Right, I'm going to make a
sayings?
little book.
That's right.
It'll be handwritten on guide note paper. That's right. All right, so you're
anyway,
selling tires. I'm happy. Oh, we're going to talk about TV Delmarva.
Yep, we are selling tires. And TV Delmarva is not selling tires.
You'll advertise for tires.
Exactly. So, and that's what we're doing here. But TV Delmarva, Channel 14, point your antenna towards Seaford, rescan, look for Channel 14. You'll see 7 channels will come up. We have 7 channels. Yes.
How many channels do you have?
7. I mean, and we could go
You're not
to a
gonna
little
add
bit
any more.
Maybe.
He loves this.
I do like adding channel. I mean, because it's just more information.
Bang for the buck for
more
everybody.
Opportunity.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Yep. So, so we've got a lot going on there, and we went through the December season with all the Christmas parades and getting out. We had the Sea Witch Parade. So we're looking for a big year this year in live local events. I mean, this being one of them. This is a great live local event, and your show every week. So plenty of things to do there. TV Delmarva, Channel 14.1 is our general entertainment channel. We are an AMG TV affiliate, so great shows you've heard of, and like Impractical Jokers. We've got the World Poker Tour on there, and the Carbonaro Effect, and lots of shows and movies you've heard of. 14.2 is Newsnet. That's actually our second popular channel.
Really?
So TV Delmarva is number 1. We get the most views on that. Newsnet is actually number 2. So it's a great format as far as how the news is. It's a half-hour news wheel, they call it, news cycle.
Okay.
So every half hour you get all the news and you need and the weather. We have our local weather cut-ins in that, so you can get the local weather from Hunter Alton. Then we have Channel 14.3. That's Retro TV. So that's our classic channel.
Okay, yep.
So it's got great shows. Remember the show 21 Jump Street? Johnny Depp. Lots of people got their start on that show. So we've got that, and lots of others I can't even mention, can't even think about. Weather First, Channel 14.4. That's a channel that we developed ourselves at TV Delmarva. 100% all done in-house at TV Delmarva. Hunter Alton, of course, is our meteorologist for that. Channel 14.5. OAN, One American News. So it's a conservative news channel. So if you're a conservative and you're looking for that type of news, you can go right there and get to that channel. 14.6 is the Seagull Radio. So it's music and display ads on that. And 14.7 is Heartland, the heart of country. So classic country performances, classic country shows, lots of shows from the Nashville Network, if you remember that. TNN used to be on years ago, and so they've got a lot of their old shows on there. And there's plenty of new shows as well, and music videos, country music videos. So lots to find on TV Delmarva. You can also find us at tvdelmarva.com. Click the Watch Live tab, or you can even find us on Roku. If you have a Roku device, look up channel TV Delmarva. All of our channels are right there for you to view.
Wow.
Anyway,
Okay.
yeah.
Very good. And you've got some TV Delmarva keychains here.
Oh, we do. That's right.
So if
I forgot.
anybody wants a TV Delmarva keychain and doesn't
Yes.
have one, come up and let me know.
That's right.
Okay, because that's what we got for the day.
Yep.
10
That's
of
it.
them.
Yep.
10 of
Is that
them.
10?
10, yep.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
Colin, anything else?
That's it, Jim.
I saw Mike Brittingham's here.
Oh, there
Does
he is.
Mike eat donuts? He might. Let's see if he
We're
does.
getting ready to find out.
All right.
Looks like he might drink coffee.
Okay, yep. Bruce Mears has shown up,
Yes,
so
he
it's very
has.
nice.
Yeah, yeah.
See Frank, and
Yep.
I see Greg and Esther Fuller, so been a good turnout. Good
Yeah, good
turnout.
morning here. Yep.
Yep, so.
Yep. Hey, Dan
All right.
Gaffney's even here already.
Dan Gaffney's even here. He's an
an
early
early-
bird.
he is. He's an
Man,
early
he
bird.
was probably here before we were. We just didn't know it.
That's right.
He's out back. All right, we're
All right,
back
Jim.
on the radio. So you're listening to Jim Weller. Jim Weller, everybody, and you're watching and listening to a show called Weller Does Delmarva. I about knocked the microphone over, so I got to quit talking with my hands. In other words, I'm going to sit on them. So anyway, I'm just letting you know that we're here. If you want to come join us, we're at Best Shot right on the highway, 167. I forgot the address now. Anyway, we're getting ready to have a ventriloquist on, in other words, and I'm very excited. So if you're listening on the radio, stay tuned. Tune in intently. If you're watching and if you're listening on the radio and you want to see what's going on, just go to tvdelmarva.com real quick. Okay, Linda, he's not real. Okay. Linda thinks she's talking to her new best friend. All right.
That's my sweetheart right there.
Yep.
It's good to wake up and see her this morning. I ain't lying. How you doing, sugar? Looking good, honey. Ooh, I got something for her.
All right, let's pose for a picture.
Oh, okay, that sounds good. All
Get your
right.
hair straight. Get your hair straight.
Jeez. Did you get it, honey? I got something for her. Plenty of Social Security. I ain't lying. Ooh, all right. Good morning, honey. Jim, how you doing?
Real good. How you doing?
Long time no see.
No, I know it.
Last time I saw you, you owed me $10. I need that $10.
As long as I owe it to you, you'll never be broke.
Now I'm 102 years old. I need my $10.
Wow. Well, thanks for coming this morning.
Thanks for getting me up this morning. Thanks for getting me out the suitcase.
All right.
Woo-wee.
You usually get up this early on Saturday?
Not this early.
Okay.
You stuttering, Mr.
Yeah.
Goodwood.
Yeah.
Woo-wee. But it's good to see you, though.
You're
It's good to
sporting a
see
new
you.
hairdo, I see.
Well, you know, just as long as you have it, you got to wear it now.
Right.
Woo-wee. Most of my friends don't have any hair left.
That's right, especially if you're 102.
102 years old.
Now, do you have your own teeth?
Oh, yeah, they glued in.
They're all paid for.
They like the sun. They come out at night. I mean,
Right.
I ain't lying. You mean like the moon? No, it's something
Like
like,
the
that.
moon.
Uh-huh. Woo-wee.
So, what kind of career has Mr. Goodwood had?
We've been all over the world.
Really? Like Kent County? Newcastle County?
Yeah, we've been there too.
All the way to Dover?
All to Dover, all around the world.
Wow.
Tell them, Ken. Well, see, we was in the military years ago.
Oh,
and
both of you?
Both of us.
Well, I want to thank you both for your service.
Oh, thank you very much. We had a great time. We traveled all over the world, Air Force, Tops and Blue, so we got to go all around the world. Just talking.
Just talking.
Ain't that something doing what you do? Just talking.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Hey, Linda, I see you, honey. I see you, sugar. Don't go nowhere, honey. Stop that, Mr. Goodwood.
She's married.
I'm trying to make sure she don't
Her
go
husband's
nowhere.
a tall, short, bald-headed guy floating around here somewhere.
He's tall and short, huh?
Well, he grew so fast he grew right through his hair.
I know somebody like that.
Yeah, I resemble that remark.
I didn't
All right.
say that though.
I do want to ask: is Mr. Goodwood for hire? If
All the time.
So if somebody had an event, a birthday party, a Christmas party, or just an event, like
Call us.
call us.
Ken Huff and Mr. Goodwood.
All right, and
You want me to tell you the number?
who's the driver?
They took my license years ago, but I still drive though. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Mr. Goodwood, you can't say that. Don't tell motor vehicle, all right? I was driving last night.
Motor vehicle don't work on Saturdays. You got nothing to worry about.
Ooh, I'm driving home today.
Right, there you go. All right, she wants us to pose one more time for her picture.
All right. Ooh,
This is Linda.
You see what she got on the back of her phone? I
Yeah.
see some money on the back of that phone now. Ooh, that make you smile every morning. All right, sugar. Did you get it? Are you taking a video? Which one, honey? I'm ready.
All right, she's taking a video. Sorry about that.
Ooh, that's all right.
Okay, so you are for hire.
I'm for hire.
Okay, how do people get a hold of you?
Just dial. How many numbers can? just dial the phone. 240-505-5114. Oh, that's a Maryland number. Don't worry about it. You still get me.
You still get dial one.
You don't have to. You know things are different now.
Oh, okay.
240-505-5114.
Should they dial it in that order?
If you want to get me.
Okay. Oh my! Now,
Linda, you got that number, honey? Stop that, Miss Goodwood.
Now, does Mr. Goodwood carry a gun? Are you a concealed carry person?
Well, don't tell nobody, but I wear glasses, so and they took my license. Can I still carry one legally?
I don't know.
See, not like this, not like this.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. All right, so
Can you carry a shotgun?
concealing it? I don't know. I can carry a shotgun. It won't be concealed.
Ooh, you do what you got to do, right?
Right. So in the Air Force, you were in the Air Force?
20 years.
Wow. Were you a fighter pilot? What did you do? Did you fly?
He sat behind a desk just like he doing now.
And you sat right there with him?
Yeah, he was in the cheer force.
Oh.
Stop that now.
Oh, my. So where do you live?
Right down the street in Seaford, Delaware.
Oh, okay.
Seaford, Delaware. That's all right. I tell all my business. You hear that, honey? Ooh-wee.
Have you been married before?
3 times.
3 times?
Ooh, uh-huh.
How many is it going to take to get it right?
I think I see the last one right there. That looked like the right one right there. I ain't lying to you, Jim.
And she's really good at taking pictures.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, that sounds good now. That sounds good.
Now, do you have any
down.
children or grandchildren?
They grown now.
Oh, really?
Ooh-wee.
Would we call them adults?
You call them what you want. I'm 102 years old. They don't call me that much anymore. You know how they get when they grow old now.
That's right. You have to be on Facebook to keep up with them.
What you call it?
Facebook.
Facebook, yeah. I try to get on that every now and then, just see what's going on.
Yeah, that's how a lot of grandparents keep up with
That's
their
the only way.
with their children.
That's the only way. Calm
Yeah.
down. You're getting too loud. You say I'm getting too loud. You're getting too loud. Just keep it low, okay?
Keep it low.
Ooh, how you doing, Linda? Stop that. Ooh,
All right. So, did you play any sports in your career?
Well, I'm a little height challenge, so I couldn't do that much, but I tried.
You tried? Okay.
Sometimes I get stepped on, ran over, but I still do what I gotta do now.
So you were vertically challenged?
That's what they call it.
Okay. All right. What else do we need to know about you?
Ooh, that we like to have a good time. All
Okay.
the time. You call Mr. Google, we're gonna have a good time. You hear that, Linda? Ooh, that's what I'm talking about, honey. Stop that,
So
Mr.
you're
Google.
just a party waiting to happen.
I'm just waiting. As soon as I get out that suitcase, I'm turned up. I ain't lying.
There's no warm-up period.
I jump out and I'm ready to go. All right,
Ready to go.
Calm down.
Okay.
But it's good to see you, Jim.
It's good to
All
see
right,
you.
now.
Do you remember when we last saw each other?
Yeah, the time I lent you that $10.
It was at our friend Greg Fuller's.
It was at Greg's house. Is Greg here now?
Greg, yeah. He's the tall, sitting down right over there.
Oh, yeah.
Greg Fuller.
I got to see him before I leave because he owed me $20.
Does he? Wow. Well, between the two of us, you will never be broke. If he owes you 20 and I owe you 10, you're good.
I got gas money to get home.
You got gas?
I got that too now. At 102 years old, I got plenty of gas.
Really? High octane?
Ooh, some will say that now.
All right. Do you have any pets or animals?
Not anymore. They ran away. It's all right though. It's all right. I miss my little dog, but that's all right. I'll get another one.
Okay.
No, you get no more dogs. No more dogs. No more dogs.
How would you like a cat?
I say what?
How would you like a cat?
Did you hear that, Linda? A grown man with a cat? That don't sound right.
Oh.
What you trying to say to me?
I'm not saying nothing.
Do you have a cat?
I got 5 of them.
You got
and
5 cats?
I'd like to only have 4.
Woo-wee.
So I'd like to only have
You trying
4.
to give me a cat this morning?
Yes, I am.
Ain't
As
that
a
something?
prize.
I know what that means.
What
Hey.
does that mean?
What does that mean?
That means you ain't trying to pay me. You trying to give me a cat.
Oh, my. So, again, what kind of events have people had you at?
Oh, we done it all. Tell them, Ken.
We done weddings. We even done a couple of funerals.
Say what?
We'd even done a couple of funerals.
We had a couple of going home celebrations.
Wow.
I ain't lying.
Now I just got an idea
Uh-oh.
for my funeral. Not only do I want it broadcast, now I want to have Mr. GoodWood there. You could say some kind words about me, couldn't you?
Well, hopefully that ain't gonna be no time soon, is it?
I hope
Well,
not.
I hope not now.
So-
Ooh, I hope
We want to have you on the show again. This has been very
I
entertaining.
like to be there. I don't even mind getting up.
Really?
Next time I'll drive over here. Don't tell Ken no, I'm driving though. You gonna have it on the weekend again? Or more?
Yeah. No, it's going to be on the weekend, Saturday morning.
All right now, I like that. I like that. It's
Next
great.
time, we'll be in a restaurant.
In a restaurant, you mean I can eat?
You can eat.
Ooh, I can
What?
take my false teeth out.
You can or you can leave them in.
I can leave them in?
Right, because you can eat watermelon without teeth, can't you?
Well, I don't know. Can you
Okay,
spit
we
the
have to
seeds
try.
out with them?
Maybe. You can just swallow the seeds. Get one of them seedless ones.
Ooh, okay,
Oh,
okay now.
So where do you get your dental work done?
Well, Ken does it.
Ken really do dental work?
He really can. The only thing I do is take him out the jar and put him in the glass, put him in the morning.
That's it.
I'm ready to go.
You're ready to go.
Ooh-wee.
All right. Well, I've enjoyed having you. One more time, what is the number?
Say it, Ken, because I guess
Because you didn't say it too clear. It's 240.
you said 240-505-5114. 5114. Hello, is the mic on? Can you hear me? I said 240-505-5114. Did y'all hear that one?
I think they heard you, Mr. Goodwood.
Should they dial it in that
Dial
order?
it right now. I ain't
Call
doing
now.
nothing. Call me anytime.
Are you on Facebook? No, you're not on Facebook.
Ken Huff.
Ken Huff
Ken
is
Huff.
on Facebook, okay?
You see my picture on there. You don't want to see him.
Stop that.
I'm just
All
telling
right.
you, I tell it like it is.
All right. Is there anything else you would want to say to promote yourself?
Well, just give me a call. We're going to have a good time when I come out there. Any event. We do
Okay.
everything. We're going to have a good time.
Do
That's
you-
what it's all about,
do you
right?
sing?
I sing. What you want to hear?
Anything.
Ooh, wait, let me see. I'm looking at Linda. Ooh, let me try to think of a song. Good morning, honey. Ooh, wee. I can't think of a song now.
Okay.
You got me.
All right.
Ooh, wee.
All
She's so
right.
lovely. I ain't lying.
Stop that. Stop that.
You're making her day.
Is that right? Ooh, wee. That's what I like to hear. I like that hair color. We got something in common right there. We starting off good already.
Let me ask you a question. Do you like ice cream?
I like ice cream. I can eat that
Okay.
with my teeth in or out.
Okay, I'm going to give you a couple gift cards to Vanderwins.
To who?
Vanderwins.
Do I know them?
You're going to get to know them.
All right,
They're
man.
outside of it. You know where they're at on 404 outside
yeah,
of
I
it?
know where they're at. I'll take
All
them over
You'll
there.
take him over?
You gonna drive me over there? Are they open today?
Yes.
They open
How
right
about
now?
how about Chick-fil-A?
Ooh, now you're talking.
Okay, there you go. And I'm going to give you 2 keychains.
2 keychains?
Yep.
Ooh, you know I'm old. I like to wear all my keys on my belt now. Every last one of them.
Well, there you go. I'm going to thank you both for joining me.
Jim, it was a pleasure talking to you this
It
morning.
was.
But I
And,
know what that means right
I'm
now.
glad to see
That
you.
means it's time to go now, huh?
It's time to go. Your
You ain't
time
got-
is up.
You're all right now.
Yeah, I say it like this. I'm going to let you go now.
Oh,
In
that's
other
good.
words.
That's
Okay?
good.
All right.
And
We'll see you.
You know where I'm going right now?
Where?
I'm going to see Linda.
Okay.
Thank y'all for listening
Thank you
to
very
me.
much.
Good.
All right,
I'll
Mr.
see you next time.
GoodWood.
Thank you.
He's for hire, so there you go. Thank you very much. That was really
come
good.
On, let's get out of here.
Yep, take care. All right, I appreciate him coming on. That was wonderful. Oh my gosh, Terri is coming on. We have a special guest here today. This is a young lady that owns a business, so let's take our picture first to make Linda happy so she can go spend time with Mr. GoodWood. All right, so this is an entrepreneur in the Milford area. A lot of people have heard of her business, and actually, I think she might have went there a lot as a child. Is that correct?
Oh, yeah.
And your dad spent a lot of time there?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so anyway, this is Terri, and her and Brian are the owners of the Milford Diner. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Yep, so, and so you've had it now for about 5 years, is that right?
5 years on the 22nd of this month.
Brian said it was like a very long stress test. In other words, just getting
It's
through
still
all
going
kinds of
on.
things. Oh, it's still going on.
on.
Okay. But you're opened up. What days and hours are you open now?
So right now we're open Thursday through Monday, 7 to 2.
Thursday through Monday. Okay.
And I actually came today so we could let everybody know that we are actually opening an extra day. We're opening on Wednesday. This Wednesday we'll be
Really?
open 7 to 2. So now
Just this Wednesday? Or every Wednesday?
every Wednesday.
This is the launch of being open on Wednesdays?
Yes.
And these are the first people to hear about it?
Yes.
Okay.
I had to make sure. I said, Brian, am I allowed to say this? He's like, go ahead.
Okay. Well, good. All right. So now we're going to open on Wednesdays. Wednesdays through?
Monday.
Wednesdays through
Closed-
Monday.
We'll be closed Tuesday, one day.
Oh, really?
So right now we're only open 7 to 2. No dinners right now until I have a dinner
7
staff.
to 2. All right. So breakfast, lunch. Mm-hmm. Okay. Made from scratch.
Made from scratch. Brian was there at 2 o'clock this morning
Was he
making
really?
the biscuits and making
Wow.
the chip beef gravy.
All right. And he told us, he said, when we get there, we're going to do our show there starting March 13th.
Yes.
And he said he wants us to go back. Yeah, you're right. May 13th.
May
I was just
13th.
off a little bit. But anyway, but he did want us to make sure we really highlight the kitchen. He's quite proud of it. So,
He's very proud of the kitchen.
So anyway, I just want to say that we appreciate you allowing us to do the show there. You don't know what you're in for.
I know. I'm a little nervous about it, but
Okay.
very excited.
Well, this is about what it looks like.
Yes, I
you
love
know,
it.
so we take up a little bit of space, a couple feet here, a couple feet there, and we're live, and we got, as you can see, people. Some people enjoy it, some people just pity me and come out and hang out. But either way, we have a good crowd. So
well, I wanted to make sure that I shout out to my staff.
okay, you got a good group up there.
Oh, we have a wonderful staff, and they are amazing. They've stuck out, through
Hung
thick
in
and
there.
thin.
Yep.
So
Well, it is like an endurance test being in business, and you just never know what opportunities are going to come your way.
you got that right.
And things are either a stepping stone or a stumbling block, and you have to make that decision one by one.
Sometimes we don't have any choice, but
Yep.
we fumble through it and we make it through.
Yeah, well, good. Well,
Yes.
hi to everybody at the Milford Diner. I don't know if they're watching or not.
They're
we'll
listening.
Have to get some TVs up there so you can play TV Delmarva all the time or something.
There you
know,
go.
or we could just put a continuous loop of Weller Does Delmarva on up there. So we'll see.
Right.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
I'm going to
Not
give
that
you a
I
couple
know of.
keychains. Okay.
I will just say again, we will be open this Wednesday.
This coming Wednesday.
from 7 to 2.
All right. I'm going to give you a Weller Does Delmarva. What's the other one? TV Delmarva. There you go.
Thank
All
you.
right. Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Jim. I
Okay.
appreciate
Check
it.
the place out, too. All right. There she goes. Terri, the Milford Diner. Starting Wednesday. Opening every day but Tuesday. Every day but Tuesday. Is that what she said? Yeah. Okay. There we go. We got a good crowd. So Bruce Mears is here. Good morning. I'll say hi if you can say hi fast. Fast. Take your time. Don't trip over them wires. This is a fast one here. Won't even need a timer.
Hi, Jim.
How you doing?
Doing great. How are you?
Good. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah,
No, I'm just saying. Bruce, where's Linda? Is she taking pictures? Where's Mr. Goodwood? Oh, there's Linda.
Oh, Mr.
All right,
Goodwood.
so here you go, Tracy. If you would, just take a picture for me and Bruce. And I do see Cindy Warfel is here, so I'm going to ask. So we're going to get a picture this way. All right, thank you. All right, Linda. Okay, here. I just thought you and Mr. Goodwood were out there. We were busy. All right, Bruce. Thanks for coming.
Hey,
and
my pleasure. Great
what are you
to be
doing
here.
today?
Well, we're going to go home and do a little housework, and then
Okay.
we're going to have a little reward. We're going to go out for dinner for all our work.
There you go.
know?
Are we going to see you Tuesday night?
I think so. If
Okay.
not this Tuesday, the
Some
following.
Tuesday, that's right,
Yeah,
okay.
looking forward to it.
All right.
So,
Well, we're going to start without you no matter what.
okay.
Okay?
All right.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, my friend. Good
Thanks
to
for
see you.
stopping. Bruce Mears, custom home builder. Now, I forgot who I was looking for. Is Brendon and Cindy. All right, Brendon, Cindy, if I could have a word with you, I'd love to. If you want to act like you don't hear me, it's okay. So anyway, Cindy, if you could join me, I'd appreciate it. Oh, come on, please. We'll talk about how good of a babysitter you used to be and what song you played on your wedding day. I've got so many memories of you guys. I'm so proud of you both. Come on down for a minute. It won't hurt. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll get some pictures. Bring your Duncan. Put it right on that. Brendon, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Oh, we need to give her a mic and turn it on. Cindy, I knew you were coming, and I just was so honored that you would be here. Is that all right? Yeah, this is your first time on the show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Talk into the mic.
Really?
Yeah, please. So, all right, we're going to take a picture real quick right here. All right, I have known Brendon and Cindy before they were married, in other words. And Cindy actually used to babysit for us, didn't you? You remember that?
I do.
Talk right into the mic.
I do.
All right, and
You had the best kids ever.
I still do. Yeah, I love them, you know. So Brendon built this building and has built many buildings in the community, a lot of grottos and other things, and he did a good job. And I want to tell you something. I sit with Ron Hagan pretty much every Friday morning, and every Friday morning I would say, "Are you still happy with Brendon?" And he would say, "We love him. We love him. We're looking forward to building $1 million home with Brendon." In other words, but anyway, I'm just saying, it's quite a compliment, though. I would get it every week, and it made me feel good. In other words, because you started. Were you a teenager when you started, or how young were you when you started?
25.
25. That's young. I remember your wedding. You guys remember the song you played at your wedding? As you're walking out, nothing's gonna stop us now. And nothing has, man. I mean, nothing has. So, so you've done good.
Yep.
I'll let you talk.
Yep. Well, first, I'd like to thank Ron, his wife, and team for allowing me to be a part of it. It was a great experience, and I really thank him. He was here every day, and we both went through a lot together. But he did awesome.
Because this was during COVID and everything. I mean,
it was during a lot, and it's for a small company like mine and a small company like his, it was a
big deal.
A big deal, and we got through it, and I'm really thankful that I was allowed to be a part of it. And I'm thankful that you kept encouraging me. Said Ron's happy, because sometimes you never really know.
Right. Well, but I like it because I interface with a lot of people, and to build a multi-million-dollar facility like this with the challenges of trying to get things and do things on. It's quite a testament to the way you run your business.
Yep.
So.
And I think Ron would attest that behind every good man's a good wife.
Yep.
That keeps us going.
Yep.
And we were really proud to be part of it.
Well, good. Now, Cindy, how long you two been married? Into the mic. Oh, okay. 30 years, 20 years? Long time.
30,
well, you were
31.
You were youngins when you started.
31 years.
Wow. You've done really good. 2 daughters, good community people. I'm proud of both of you is what I'm saying, okay? I'm not just here trying to fluff you, but I'm genuinely proud to be your friend and proud of how well you've done with your lives,
We think a lot of you as well.
Right, and I appreciate all them trailers sitting in your yard with Weller stickers on them.
Yeah, I bought I got a $5,000 loan and went to Weller's.
Yep, I remember. I do remember. Isn't that trailer still around Milford? The marching
it got
bucks.
donated to Milford High School Marching Bucks.
Yeah, I
And
still
it's
see
there.
it. That was your first trailer.
That was
wow.
my first trailer.
You're gonna have to buy it back and put it in your museum.
No, maybe
my first trailer.
Might just have to buy them a new trailer.
Right, buy them a new trailer.
I know a
Yeah.
guy to help donate.
Yep. Oh yeah. Who's that? Who are you looking at? Ron. Oh, okay. No, I'm just messing with you. All right. Well, anything else you want to say? Are you looking for any business? Are you plenty busy? Or?
Always looking for business. When you start
Okay.
with nothing, you don't take anything for granted. That's why I was so thankful, to do with team with Ron and Freddie from Moonlight Architect. We worked hard on this, and you don't take any job for granted.
Right.
Or any customer, do you, Jim?
No, not at all. Yeah,
Yeah,
because when you have them, they could be a handful. And when you don't have them, it's a bucket. It's an empty bucket.
The stress of no work is worse than the stress of too much work.
Right.
So,
I agree.
Yep.
But you do it well. Everybody I know that deals with you is very happy with you, and I kind of like that. Makes me feel good. Cindy, anything else you want to say? What's it like been being on this show? Get me off the camera. Yeah, she's done. She's like toast. She's done, in other words. All right, I'm sorry, but thank you for joining me. I do want to give you a Weller Does Delmarva keychain. I'm going to give you 2. Did you really? I'm going to give you a TV Delmarva one then, too. All right, there you go. All right, see you both. Thank you.
Jim.
All right, bye-bye. All right, we're taking a break from the radio. We're taking a break So we need the radio audience to switch over to tvdelmarva.com if they would. I don't want you to miss anything. Is that Danita back there? Is that Oscar? Yeah. I got it right? Where's Oliver?
Hey, left him home.
Oh, I always called him the wrong name. So anyway, how you doing, Colin?
I'm
Look
good.
at the room.
Yeah,
Look at the view.
I can't
from
see the
here.
room for all
In
the
other
people.
words, this is wonderful.
Yeah.
So, and I see Mike Brittingham stop by.
Yeah.
He called me by mistake the other day, and I think he was just calling me to see if I was really going to be here or not. So, all right. So, TV Delmarva Wall Service Center. What would you like to talk about?
Yep, so we're going to talk about Wall Service Center, finish up on that. So Wall Service Center, we're now selling tires. So
Tires,
this is,
I think that's wonderful.
Exactly, this is a brand new gig for us. And, we talk a lot about our oil changes and things we do like that, our general services. But, we do a lot of other things, too. We can replace an engine.
Yeah.
We're a Jasper dealer, so Jasper engines and
I just had an engine
transmissions.
done on
You
one of
did?
my daughter's
Yes,
vehicles.
That's right.
Was very, very happy. And
Jim
she's
said but I saw the name on the check. Did not say Jim Wells.
Well, I connected the dots.
There you
in other
go.
words. But my daughter Kim, she had
Yes.
a Honda Fit with a couple 100,000 miles on it or something. And
Honda
I
Fit that had a fit.
I said, first look at it and make sure it really needs an engine.
Right.
And would you say there's a hole in it or something like that?
Yeah, there was a hole in it.
So you
yes.
found an engine with less than 10,000 miles
Yes,
on
we
it.
did.
You coordinated getting the engine, so you soldered the engine and put the engine in.
That's right.
And you just did it all. And it was done like within days.
Yeah.
I mean, she was thinking a month or something, in other words, so
where she got that idea from.
Maybe 2 months.
She got that idea from somewhere. But anyway,
right.
so now she did pay with a check. We do accept checks. But
Okay.
if for some reason, if you come
She
up
wanted to
short,
finance
if
it.
she wanted to finance,
She
it, she could
should've.
have gotten. She should have. She could have.
yeah.
Used this company's money for 6
Yeah,
months.
I never thought to tell her that.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
missed that one.
Yeah, so you can anything over purchase over $149 can get 6 months same as cash financing.
Okay.
So you don't have to pay it off for 6 months, and if you pay it off within that 6 months,
You don't pay any interest.
You pay no interest.
But if you don't pay it off in 6 months, you're not in default or anything like that.
Right.
You just will you'll have interest.
Right. Exactly.
Accrue or occur or whatever the word is. You'll have interest.
Interest will be charged to
Interest
you.
will be
so-
charged.
Yeah. So
Keep
I mean,
talking.
I would.
I'm going to take a picture.
All right. Well, so we've got other things too that we do. We can do a transmission. Pretty soon we're going to be able to do front end alignments, Jim. So we're getting an
Along
alignment
with tires.
machine, an alignment rack
Yep.
to go with the tires. Yeah, they kind of go hand in hand.
Hand in hand.
Yep. We can do the major maintenance items like timing belts and things like that.
Front end parts.
Front end alignment or front end parts, yes, and then
Yeah.
do the alignment
Shock
afterwards.
absorbers.
Yeah, we do shock struts, all those things. We've done those for many years. We've got all the equipment and the tools to do it. But all this is going to be backed up by a great AC Delco nationwide warranty.
Right.
Nationwide. So anywhere you travel in the United States or even
Yep.
Canada, actually, it's going to be covered under this nationwide warranty. And you're going to get free roadside assistance. So if anything goes wrong with your vehicle, doesn't have to be something we've worked on. It's anything that goes wrong. If you need a jump start or a tow or anything
Flat
like
tire.
that, yes, they can tow it to either us
Or
or
anywhere.
if you're out of the area,
Right.
they can tow it to the nearest AC Delco service center, which there are many across the country. Think of any General Motors dealer
Yeah.
as actually an AC Delco dealer.
Right.
So you've got independent shops like us who are professional service centers. Then you have all of the General Motors dealers. So there's
Plenty of places.
there's plenty of places, and help is always just
It
a
all
phone call
starts
away.
at 220 Northeast Front
That's
Street,
right.
Milford, Delaware.
That's right, yeah.
And then we can take you We can make you feel comfortable anywhere in the United States. But it all
Exactly.
starts right at Wall Service
It starts
Center.
in downtown Milford. Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Wow.
And if you're coming to downtown Milford to have your car worked on at Wall Service Center, there's going to be plenty of things for you to do. If you just want to drop it and go for a walk, lots of things within walking distance, and I'm talking within like a 2-block distance, not a mile, or even a half a mile. So lots of things to do at Wall Service Center or around Wall Service Center.
I may come walking and get an
Yes,
oil change.
I've heard you're taking it up.
Oh, I remember last time I took up walking?
I remember when you took up walking.
Versus running.
Yeah.
Versus running.
Right.
I've quit running and now I've took up walking.
Right, yeah.
Isn't it nice to see all these people out here
It
today?
is, yeah. Yep, it's really nice. It is. So.
I've noticed that our food choices have increased.
Do you know they have? I don't
They
know what
have.
happened.
I mean, we started out with donuts, and I want to thank Tracy for
Yeah.
going and getting them early, and Ron got some coffee, and now I see little muffins.
Yeah.
And I don't know
I
what
think
those are.
there's,
Those hot dogs or salami rolls? What are those things? Danish, coffee cake, muffins.
Is she touching all those?
No, she's not
Okay,
touching
okay.
them. But what's the thing with the hot dog in the middle of it?
Yeah, there's the apple.
Oh, it's an apple donut.
Oh, okay.
Okay. What's
Yes, the apple fritter.
apple
Yeah,
fritters?
Those are my favorite.
Wow. All right. I like them crab fritters we had the other night. They were pretty good
Those
too.
were good. They were not what I thought they were going to be.
They were really good.
They were just little crab balls, so they're kind of
Oh,
mini
I
crab,
agree.
but they were really good. Yeah.
Yep.
I was thinking a fritter being like,
Right.
like a corn fritter
I took a
or
chance on
something
it.
like that, or oyster fritter.
Yep. I took a chance on it.
Yep.
This is
You
amazing.
just had to hear the word crab, and you were
Is
in.
Guada still here? Yes. Okay. Is she
She is
working
working
the crowd?
the room.
All right, because we're going to have a giveaway, a $25 Wawa gift card.
Really? Man,
Yep.
these 2 hours are flying
I
by.
actually got 2 of them. So if you're in the crowd and you haven't signed up, sign up. We're giving away 2 Wawa gift cards this morning. Well, we're giving one person one and another person another to be exact. Be exact. I want to get in trouble.
How much
all
are
right?
they worth a piece?
They were $25 a piece.
$25 a piece.
2 $25 Wawa gift cards were given. Oh, you have to be present to win. Whoa, did I get in trouble for that one day. All right.
Oh, you have to say all of the details of the content.
The details in Spanish,
And that's-
English, and Portuguese. Okay.
All right.
All right.
I'm gonna let you
Are
go,
we on the
Jim, if
radio?
that's okay.
No. All right. We're going to prep. I'm prepping. All right. So anyway, folks, we're going to be in the final half hour of Weller Does Delmarva. Dan Gaffney, is he still here? Did he leave already? So anyway, just a lot of stuff going on. And, okay, I might be able to squeeze him in. I'm not positive. So are we back on? I hear the music. We're coming back on. Jim Weller here. We're sitting inside Best Shot, the gun store, the shooting range, the training facility, state of the art, right here on Route 1, right at the foot of the Nassau Bridge on the northbound lane. We need you to stop in. There's a little bit of room left in the building, but it's standing room only at the moment. And Nancy, I just wanted to say hello to you. Good morning. All right, so I didn't miss you. So anyway, lots of people, some food, some fellowship. I'm going to do one quick commercial, real quick, just a minute. All right, just 1 second. L&W Insurance Agency, and it's the letter L&W, okay? I see John Patterson is here too. So anyway, I just want to say there's a lot of people here. Steve Grossman has made it this week. Is Lisa here? Hi, Lisa. So I think I got everybody. I hope I did. So anyway, I just want to say that L&W Insurance Agency is my insurance agency, okay? I love them. You can tell I do. I like dealing with them. I hate buying insurance, don't get me wrong. But I love when I have a problem or a question, I call on the phone and I get my answer. So this is a sponsor segment. So if you need insurance, commercial, residential, for your motorcycle, for your jet ski, if you want to start a radio, TV program and you need media insurance, if you're going to put up a billboard and you need billboard insurance, whatever you may need, L&W Insurance can hook you up. They are insurance professionals. You don't have to be a business person to deal with them. You could be just John Q. Public. I have a lot of rentals. Some of my renters buy their renter's insurance from L&W. So it's L&W Insurance. I like dealing with them. You give them a call. Here's the number. Dial it in this order. It's 302-856-7828. That's 856-7828. Call them up, say Jim Weller said to give you a call. If you got insurance, you want to double check what you got compared to what they would recommend, let them look at what you have and they'll help you out. It's lwinsurance.com on the web and it's L&W Insurance on the Facebook, okay? Now, my next guest is here. I have gotten a little bit behind, believe it or not. Matthew Taylor. How you doing there, Matthew?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you, sir?
Good. We do need to take a picture, just real
Okay.
quick. 1, 2, 3. All right. So we're going to talk about Woodbridge Little League.
Yes, we are. We're going to talk about
Fundraiser.
Woodbridge Little League fundraisers. So Woodbridge Little League is doing a bulk chicken sale. We have teamed up with Alan Horan. We are giving away, or we're going to sell 40 pounds of chicken.
Okay.
Fresh chicken.
Okay.
At $80 a case. I have
Is
a
that
bunch
a good deal?
That's a good deal. It's $2
Okay.
a pound.
Okay. I just don't know.
So we're going to have
40-pound box.
Yep, 40-pound box.
For $80.
For $80.
Now, what if somebody wants to buy 2? What are they going to spend?
You're going to spend $160.
Okay, just checking.
It's
All
$80
right.
a box. Unfortunately,
Okay.
we don't have any discounts for
All right,
the bulk
that's
amount
fine.
you do.
Because it's a fundraiser.
It's a fundraiser for the Little League. Woodbridge Little League needs funds.
Okay.
We need lots of funds.
What do you do with the money?
We buy equipment for the kids. A lot of
Helmets.
safety equipment. We buy catcher's gear. We buy helmets for kids.
Some bats.
Usually most of the kids supply their
You're
own
right,
bats.
they do. Okay.
Yep. We bought pitching machines for our kids. We
Yep,
try to keep
good
those up
idea.
to date. We have multiple ones because no matter if it's a Pee Wee division, which uses a pitching machine normally, or it's our major or minor division, they could use a pitching machine to help them bat. It saves our pitching arms for our coaches, and it also saves our kids from having to pitch during the practice session.
So there's plenty of things to buy.
Plenty of things to buy.
I just need plenty of money to buy.
I can give you a real quick thing. On average, we spend right around $60,000 a year just at Woodbridge Little League.
Do you really?
Yeah, we do.
Wow.
This year we just purchased 2 brand new mowers. We needed 2 new mowers to cut our grass. We cut over 10 acres of grass.
Okay.
And we cut it all on our own.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay. So, and a lot of volunteers behind this.
Lots of volunteers. I have a fantastic board. I'm really emotional because they're that good. They do a lot for these kids. They put their heart and soul into this.
They do. I've witnessed it.
Yeah,
with my
yeah. You're one of our best sponsors, and your grandson plays with us.
Yeah, and I've just watched the compassion and the patience.
It takes a lot of patience.
It does, and to not lose your cool or say, "Gee, you're not doing a good job." They treat everybody really good. And
they do. The patience really comes with the parents more than the kids.
Because the parents are a little ruly up there in the stands.
The kids will go along with whatever you ask them to do most of the time, but the parents are the tough ones.
Yep,
but it's okay. I don't mind. I get probably 25 phone calls a day starting this season right about now.
Well, tell me, how do they buy this chicken? Do they order it ahead of time, or just
you
show
can
up,
go ahead of time. We actually have a flyer that we're posted in multiple places. You can actually go on to Woodbridge LL fundraising at gmail.com. That's Woodbridge LL fundraising at gmail.com, or you can just contact our Little League and we'll put you in the right direction.
Okay, and they pick it up somewhere?
Yeah, the pickup's going to be on April the 22nd. It'll be at the Bridgeville Ballpark.
Okay.
We're going to cut through the library parking lot. We've already arranged that with the library.
Okay.
We're going to have 2 lines basically going around. You'll come up, they'll print out a receipt, they'll bring it to the trailer. We will take the receipt, we'll check off everything. You sign off that you got it, and off you go.
You just put it right in their trunk or
We'll
whatever.
put it right in the vehicle for them. They don't even have
Very
to hop
good.
out if they don't want to.
Can people just make a monetary donation? If somebody said,
Absolutely.
you know what, I got kids, I got grandkids, I want to just write a check, is that something that you allow?
Yes, absolutely. We have tons of donations that comes in, and that's what keeps us going. Honestly, our cost for children to play is $80. They pay $80 to play.
okay.
We try to keep the cost down for the parents and use our sponsors like yourself and plenty of other ones that we have to promote our league. That's where we get our money, is from our sponsors.
And as a sponsor, I can sponsor a team.
Yep, you can do a team sponsor.
Your name gets on the shirts, is that
Yep,
right?
that's
as long
correct.
as you get it done in time.
Yep.
And you can sponsor a billboard or a banner.
Yep.
A lot of different ways.
Lots of different ways that you can, or you can just make a donation and
Either way.
and just give it to us and say, I don't want anything. We've
Right.
had that happen too.
Okay.
But I'd also like to encourage anyone that wants to join Little League in the entire district. This is District 3 in Sussex County. If you want to join Little League, it's a great thing for your kids to do.
I agree.
There's a lot for them to do. But if you want to and you need information, you can go to www.district3.org. And Andy Lewes is he's our district president. He's actually here watching me right now.
Okay.
He's behind one of the gun cases hiding.
Okay. All right.
He's a very knowledgeable man when it comes to baseball and what goes on with Little League. If we have a problem, I contact him, and he deals with me a lot because I've been president for 3 years, but my first year was a struggle after COVID, and I'm sure he got tired of talking to me every day.
Well, I'd rather answer a stupid question than correct a dumb mistake.
He always gives me good answers.
Well, good. Well, thank you very much for being on Woodbridge Little League. I want to encourage people to get involved, buy some chicken. Even if you don't want it, buy it and give it away.
And if you're not even supporting Woodbridge Little League, just support Little League in general. I'm all about Little League. It doesn't have to be just Woodbridge. I'm here for all the Little Leagues.
Well, very good. All right, what did you think of the show?
It's amazing. I didn't realize this many people actually showed up. And this is a fantastic facility.
It's pretty full today.
It is.
So, is that John Patterson? Good morning, young man. All right. So, anyway, lots of people. So, I don't know how many people are here, but it's pretty
Last thing
good.
I'd like to say is, Mr. Weller, thank you for all you've done for the Little League. I appreciate
you're welcome.
it. I appreciate it every day.
I would do everything but play ball.
Well, your grandson does a very good job of that,
does.
and your granddaughter.
Yeah.
They do a very good job.
They
for
both
Woodbridge.
learned a lot, and I appreciate everybody working with them. So
I love working
I
with
got
them.
some gifts for you, okay?
Alrighty.
I'm going to give you a couple keychains, okay?
Thank you very much.
Now, I don't know if you eat ice cream or not, but
If I don't, I'll give it to one of the kids at the
there you go.
ballpark.
So I'll just give you a few of them,
I
and
appreciate
then
it.
I'm going to give you a few Chick-fil-A just for the heck of it, okay?
I will eat the Chick-fil-A, I promise.
Okay, all right. Eat more chicken.
Yes.
All
And
right.
buy chicken. Don't eat it. Just buy
Right,
it. Buy it
right.
right here. from
Give it
Woodbridge.
away.
That's right.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Matthew. I
you,
appreciate
sir.
you.
Thank you
Okay.
again.
Take
Thank
care.
you.
All right. Now, this is crunch time, everybody. I got a lot to do. I want to talk about Dawn Kennedy real quick. I don't know what is next. I guess Ron Hagan will be next. Let me talk about Dawn Kennedy while he's getting here. I'll be there cleaning and care. If you need your house clean, give her a call. If you own a business and you want your showroom or your office is clean, give her a call. If you got a camper or a motorhome, a travel trailer, and you want the inside clean, just give her a call. Airbnbs, VRBOs, whatever you need. If you got something you want clean, she also does power washing. So give her a call. Her name is Dawn Kennedy. I'll be there cleaning and care. Phone number 302-362-7064, 362-7064. I'll be there cleaning and care. Check her out. Like her Facebook page. She's a good gal, and she also has first responder, seniors, and military discounts, so just give her a call. Ron Hagan is next. Is Jenn going to join him? If she will come down, we will be so blessed if Jenn graces us with her presence. So Jenn is retiring from her career as a teacher to do nothing but put up with Ron all day long. So, hey there, young lady. Did I say that out loud?
That's going to be so
I
much
didn't
fun.
mean that. But at least you'll be able to smack him without getting arrested. No, I'm just kidding. All
what's
right,
new?
so, huh?
What's new?
Not that bad.
Not that bad. Not on weekdays. Weekends only. Oh, here's our picture right there. Smile pretty. Is Linda off with Mr. GoodWood? Where in the world's Mr. GoodWood? Oh my gosh.
That was pretty great
Jim,
conversation.
you better keep an eye on things here. All right, what do you think of the turnout so far?
We are so blessed. Thank you so much for everyone that's here. We are very, very excited.
Oh yeah, cozy up to that thing.
Cozy up to
Pretend
this
it's Mr.
mic.
GoodWood.
We are just, wow.
Yeah, well, it's going to be a great day. I am happy for
Yes.
you guys. Like, I'm
Thank
trying to
you.
put all I can into this thing, in other words. And I think it's wonderful, your passion for selling and creating a safe environment for gun owners and helping
Absolutely.
people be educated and understand things. I like that.
Yeah, that's the
you
key,
know.
the education
All right.
part. Yep.
So, anything else you want to say? Is there any giveaways, anything free
We
today?
are doing giveaways on the hour.
Okay.
So from 10 to 11, we
Okay.
will collect your raffle ticket
okay.
with your name and your
Okay.
number. And actually, if you're not here, it's okay because we'll call you and we'll tell you it's here at the shop.
Excellent.
So
Okay.
it's not like you have to be present to win.
All right. Well, good.
And we have some simulation demonstration going on. Our range is going to be open for people to walk through. We're going to actually start some live fire around 12.
Oh, 12. Well, it used to
so
be 1.
It was going to be
3,
one.
1,
I
now it's
think
noon.
we're going to have a
Everybody's
little surprise.
antsy.
Yep, we have a little surprise going on at 12.
Oh, really?
So
Okay.
it's
Okay.
he doesn't know about it.
He doesn't know.
No.
All right. Well, there
I've
you
done
go.
a few things with this grand opening that he's not aware of, so it's kind of cool.
You really think he's going to go up in that hot air balloon?
I'm going to fly it.
Oh no! As long as
Ron,
the
we
insurance is
bought you
paid
your-
up, I'm not just
We
kidding.
bought you your own personal helicopter. Oh gosh! All right. Well, I'm happy. Is there? So you're here today till 8 o'clock tonight.
We
Oh
are.
yes.
We are. Okay.
It's gonna be a long day for us. but
When's
it's
your
okay.
last day of teaching?
Last day of school.
Okay. Wow.
When we're finished.
How
Yeah.
how nice though.
It is.
In other
It's
words,
great. I've had a great experience.
what? Oh, talking.
I'm
to
not close enough still.
No.
I've had a
Right,
great
right.
experience. 27 years as an educator, all at Cape. So.
Really?
Yep.
Did you go to school there?
I did not. I'm actually a transplant. I'm
Oh,
from
really?
PA.
Really?
Yep, I'm a PA
Well, you
girl.
got smart and moved to Delaware.
Yeah, sort of, kind of.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
in the long run, it was such a great day. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. And other than that, I'm going to leave you unless you got something else.
No, I think
Thank you,
we're
Ron,
good.
for both of you.
I do have a
little something
little
special.
thank you for you.
Oh.
Little
Ooh.
memento for today.
Really? Thank you very much.
Very few of those made. And
Yes.
I can see
that's
that.
the way it's
They are
gonna be.
very special.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank
All right.
you.
And I am happy for both of you,
Awesome.
genuinely.
Thank you so much.
Okay. I'm not saying it just because I'm here. I mean it. I mean it. Okay. All right. Thank you
We
both.
appreciate
All right.
you.
See
Thank
ya.
you.
Bye-bye. John, Ron, and Jenn Hagan. I moved the letters around. Guada is coming up next, I think. We're going to talk about Mid-South Audio real quick. A lot of the gear here comes from Mid-South Audio, no doubt about it. And Kevin Short and Mid-South Audio, they make the magic happen, in other words. So if you need a microphone or a speaker, and if it's not big enough, they got bigger ones, or any kind of audio or video or whatever you need, Mid-South Audio's got a superstore right there in Milton, Delaware, right across from the firewood display and next door to the post office. So he likes to say next door to the post office. I like to say right across the street from the firewood. So anyway, Mid-South Audio, 302-856-6993. Dial it in that order. Kevin, Debbie, I hope you're having a good day. If you were here, I would say hi to you. All right, now Guada is here. Guada, how you doing?
Good.
Are you nervous?
Not at all.
No?
No.
You are nervous. I could tell it. You're sweating. Where are you and Linda been with Mr. GoodWood?
Yeah, we're trying to compete. We're trying to compete.
Well, remember, he takes his teeth out at night. All right? All right, so with all that said, how many people's in this room? Have you even got a count for me?
I do.
61. So thank you, everybody, for coming. 61 people. Now, we're giving away a couple things. First drawing, the first name we draw is going to be for a $25 Wawa gift card. So are you all ready? Is everybody ready? Everybody ready, 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 ready. Okay. Is it going to be John? Is it going to be Bruce? Is it going to be Greg? Betty. Is there a Betty here? Betty, Yay. Betty, Betty. Hey, Betty, a $25 Wawa gift card. All right, just let her sit here and we'll take a quick picture. We'll give her that. So that's Betty. She won the first one. All right, so Betty, come on that way. And I'm going to go ahead and draw the next name so that person can be getting ready. All right, the next winner is unbelievable. Esther Fuller. Esther Fuller. She's next to win a $25. Have Betty sit down. We're going to do more. We're going to do some more stuff.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let's hold your card up. And please look at that and take a picture, Linda, and then get on with the program, girl. All right. Next, Betty, thank you very much. Not Charlene Fuller, Esther Fuller, come on down. Charlene's not even here. I said the same thing last time, didn't I? Golly dang.
We're going to change your name.
All right, have a seat. This is Esther Fuller. If you ever wanted to see the better half of Greg Fuller, right here she is. All right, Queen Esther. There we go. All right, now, don't go away, Guada. We're going to do some more, but I want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I told everybody where we're going to be next Saturday. I think we're good. Okay. Now, the next one is going to be, we're going to give 2 Chick-fil-A gift cards and 2 Vanderwins gift cards and 1 TV Delmarva keychain. All right, who would like to win that? Nobody. Holy mackerel. Yay. I'll just win it myself, by golly. All right, the next winner is Oscar. I'm just playing. Come on down, Oscar. We're going to do it again. We're going to get rid of all these gift cards if we have to stay here till noon. All right. That's for Oliver. He's coming all the way around, Oliver. Oscar, you're right. I got it right here, and I called him Oliver. Golly day. All right. Yeah, don't do it wrong.
How many did I get?
Now. 2 and 2? 62 people are here. All right. Here's his picture. Hold your stuff up, please. And smile pretty, Oscar. All right. All right. Thank you. Thanks for coming. And thanks for being so well behaved out there. All right. Now, who else wants to win 2 gift cards, 2 Chick-fil-A, and 2 to Vanderwins, and a TV Delmarva keychain? Anybody? Yeah. Linda wants to. Here we go. Snookie wants to. Everybody ready? Here we go. John Peterson. I called you John Patterson earlier, but come on down. John Peterson. He's changed his name just that quick. John Peterson, a good community service-minded individual. I don't even know if this dude eats ice cream. Give him that. We're going to do some more. How you doing?
What do I get?
You get 2 Vanderwins, 2 Chick-fil-A, and a keychain.
That is awesome.
It is awesome. Next guy is going to win a trailer, but don't worry about that one. Anyway, smile.
Can we trade?
No. Smile pretty for the picture. Hold up your cards. Hold up your stuff.
Okay.
All right. One more winner, everybody. One more, okay? Is there anybody out there that hasn't won that wants to win? Nobody. All right. Cindy Warfel, do you want to be on again? No way, Jose. One and done. All right. One more winner. There you go. There's that and that.
Okay.
That. Here we go. Everybody ready? One more winner. Is it going to be Steve? Is it going to be Danita? Is it going to be Pat? Is it going to be Snookie? Is it going to be Colin? Brad Morris. Where's that Brad Morris at? Brad Morris. Holy mackerel, Brad. I know where he's going to have a date night. Chick-fil-A. All right. Have a seat, young man. Take a picture. All right. You smiling pretty?
I'm smiling pretty.
We got an 80-mile bike ride for you today.
All right.
All right.
No more.
Thank you.
Okay.
You did a great job. We're going to double your pay.
Okay, thank
Okay?
you.
Thank you. All right. Now, with that said, I would like to ask Dan to have a seat.
Oh, my goodness.
Can you? No? Yes? No? Okay. Dan doesn't eat ice cream or meat, so no worries.
Unless I'm cheating.
Hi, how you doing?
Good. Jim, hi. Dan, how are you?
Good.
Good to see you, Jim.
Let's get a picture here.
All right, great.
Just for the heck
Great.
of it. You
We're on
never
the
had
radio.
one with me. For the radio, yeah. All right. Dan's coming on next. What can we expect?
Well, we're doing our Saturday Spotlight show. We're putting the spotlight on this show, grand opening here today.
Isn't it
Which
exciting?
is great, yeah. A lot of guns here.
Remember the
A
years
lot of guns
Ron
to be
talked
purchased.
about this, and we just thought he was all talk, and then it finally happened?
I knew he was not just all talk, but it finally happened. So it's exciting to be here. You've got a great crowd, good turnout.
Yeah. No
It's awesome
fights
to
that
see
broke
here.
out. Everybody's happy. Yep. So it's pretty good. We even have free mints. I forgot to give mints out. How offensive would that be?
Yeah.
By golly. All right. So
Only give them to certain people.
right, the ones that need them. All right. So anyway, 105.9 seems to be the radio station that people like to have around.
Well, that's nice. Thank you.
Yeah.
And Saturday Spotlight, we put the spotlight on businesses that
Right.
make our area great, and we put the spotlight on interesting guests. And today we're putting a spotlight on the grand opening, so we'll talk about that. I want to talk about the range. We have some instructors here that we're going to get on the air, and also we'll get Ron back on the air and have him talk about the day's festivities.
Right.
And if you're out and about, come on by.
Come on by.
Coastal Highway north of the Nassau Bridge.
Can we put in a plug for tonight?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
All right.
Tonight I will be performing at Bally's Hotel and Casino from between 7 and 9 in the lounge of the Royal Prime Steakhouse.
Some
And I'll
of
be
the
doing
best.
the Dan Gaffney Mind Mysteries performances. We did some last night. We had an amazing time. Guess who I met last night?
Who's that?
I met a guy who was with the Harlem Globetrotters as the Washington Generals. You know, the
Really?
team the Globetrotters beat all the time? They're actually like pro-level players, those guys.
Wow.
And he was there. He was with the Globetrotters for 8 years, and we blew his mind. We read his mind.
Blew his
you know.
mind, read his mind.
We had a great time.
Cleansed
He was
his mind and-
he was quite stunned at what we did with him
Wow.
last night. But it's a good time, and we're going table to table. If you come into the lounge, there's a burger menu, and
Oh, yeah.
we're going to perform at the table. Just let us know, and we'll come over and have a good time.
All right. I have a thought crossing my mind
What
that
is
I
it?
think you're thinking.
What is it?
I think you're thinking you're going to take that ink pen with you.
Oh, yeah. Is that yours?
Yeah.
Okay,
But
great.
that's
Sorry
okay.
about that.
I'm just messing
Good
with
one.
you.
That's a good one.
That was a zinger.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're
And I
gonna
can
let-
see the monitor. You know what I'm thinking?
What? I'm growing
I'm
hair.
glad I'm on the radio and not TV. That's all I can tell you.
All right. Well, that makes us look younger.
Yes.
So anyway, well, thank you, Dan, and I'm going to get out of the way real
All
quickly
right, thank
once
you.
the show's over.
Talk to you in a
All right,
minute.
See ya. Bye-bye. So Dan's going to be live at 9 o'clock. It's going to be amazing transformation. Just like that. So I want to thank everybody that has helped us out. Don't forget, next Saturday we will be at Sunrise Restaurant in Dewey Beach. Weller Does Dewey. We need to get them little oval stickers. And it'd be the same thing, WDD. Weller Does Delmarva, Weller Does Dewey. Same thing. All right, so we'll be there next week, and we'll be there till May 6th, everybody. You know, we're not going to be there like every day. Every Saturday till May 6th. Let's clarify that, folks. All right, Milford Elks Lodge does have a fundraiser tonight. Don't forget about it. It's to help a young lady named Alyssa. and share the love. And that is this Saturday. That is February 11th at the Elks Lodge in Milford. And you can learn about it by calling Charlene. You can call Charlene Fuller at 302-422-4841. Tickets are available at the door. And what time does it start? 7 to 11 tonight. Doors open at 6, okay? All right, I wanted to put a plug in for that. Other than that, that's about it. I don't know anything else I need to know. Did you send me any messages? I think we're good. So the crowd is good. Don't forget, if you want to hire Mr. GoodWood, he's for hire. You doing all right down there? Okay. He's doing good. He likes to avoid the rain because he doesn't want his wood to swell. Anyway, I did say that. But anyway, all right. I used to give away wooden nickels, and I used to tell people, don't let them get wet because they will swell. All right. With that said, I'm out of time. I got to shut up. So it's time for Dan to come on in just a minute or two. So Dan Gaffney will be next on Delaware 105.9. Don't miss it. We appreciate your support, your friendship. Denny, how you doing? I think I saw him. Jim Bosco is getting rid of them keychains. He's doing a good job. Going out on the highway and stop some traffic, you know, and get them out. See how long that lasts. Yeah. Oh, man down. All right. So everybody, thanks a lot. And we'll see you next Saturday in Dewey. Next Saturday in Dewey. Weller does Delmarva. All right. All right, we got some seconds left on TV Delmarva. If you ever want to talk about TV Delmarva, you ever want to be on TV Delmarva, you want to buy advertising, just give Colin a call, 302-242-8015. Text him, 242-8015. 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds. God bless you all. Have a good weekend. I'll see you. Bye.